Hello chat. Hello. Kampai. Yeah, fuck yeah, brother. Happy birthday to me. And thank you thank you everybody for coming into the stream. I've actually busted the party a little too early because I don't know if you guys caught this, but I was in Kyo's stream for a bit. It was more so of an impromptu thing. He asked me to come. But I actually after that, like a couple hours after that, I just immediately went to drinking, bro. Holy shit. So oofies. Nothing I can do about that one. I'm still kind of tipsy. I mean, I'm still drinking right now. I have like a fucking it's not the Jack Daniels, unfortunately, but I got a Smirnoff with me right here, right now. You're drunk? Well, not really, more so tipsy. I can control my my drunkenness a little bit. Yeah. It's been an interesting day. Happy Lunar New Year to all my my Chinese fans over here. Oh my god, speaking of Chinese, we have like I don't want to talk about VTuber drama almost immediately after starting stream chat, but there's like another Chinese related drama. Fuck me, man. Holy shit. Thank you. Drink water too to give your later self a gift. Yeah, true. I know about that technique, by the way. Like when you drink, after you drink, before you head to bed or anything, we have to like put a little water in. That way you don't get fucked when you wake up. Yeah. Yeah. Sis, you heard? Yeah, I heard. Wait, I mean, it depends on what you're talking about. Do you mean the whole island thing? Yeah, that's like a Chinese drama waiting to happen. I guess we'll go over it briefly. I did tweet about it before I streamed because I was checking on Twitter before anything happened. Let me just put these hold on. Let me just put these in Google Translate for a bit. At the bit YouTube. Yeah. So Ailen, holy fuck, this poor woman. She's going through it. Let me just pull up her. Let me just pull up the PrGX real quick. So she made a little post today that worried a lot of people. Happy birthday, thank you all. But yes, this one. I think I'm dying. I sold a certain VTuber office to a Chinese man in 2022, but this man threatened me, left me unpaid with more than 20,000 million yen, forced me to pay 40 million yen. So she made a little notice right here, and if you guys don't know, you should have seen a lot of my earlier videos. This is the primordial fucking VTuber. If Kitsuna Ai was the godmother of VTubers, this is the Elder Void, or the Mother Void, whatever the fucking lore in Teletubbies is. This is him. This is actually him. Oh, thank you everybody for wishing me the super chat. Yeah. And I Google translated it for a bit, and here's what it has to say. Look at this shit, chat. Let me just zoom in. Yeah. So this is the first page. I am going to download the second page later, but this is basically what it said. Oh, Deadpan Sanchez, thank for the super chat. Here, a dono for the water fund. Get electrolyte water, you need them salts. True. Thank you. I'll get not Mountain Dew, Gatorade after. But look at this shit, chat. All of a sudden, this is a will. I think I'm going to die soon. I was scammed by a Chinese man and was threatened with unpaid payments for more than 20 million and 40 million. Due to numerous threats made by this Chinese man, I can no longer live without medication. I feel sleepy while the medication is taking effect, and when it wears off, I am attacked by panic, anxiety, and suicidal urges. In 2022, I founded a VTuber office H, like another VTuber project that she probably has, and the office reached annual sales of 100 million yen. So it was actually pretty successful. But I became seriously ill and asked a man I met in Shenzhen, China to help me with administrative duties. I sold the place. He is one of the super wealthy people in China. His father is the head of a state-run company. Is one of the top executives of the Fujian provincial government, and I trusted him. However, for a year and half the year after sale, this person did not pay his salary. I paid him on his behalf. Liver, I guess the VTuber. and constantly insulted liver. Example, all the livers are weak bitches with a small brain. These kinds of trash can't survive in society. They have small brains. These guys have low EQ, IQ. I want to fire them too much. There are many so that I feel bad, so I'll omit them. Until now in 2024, although he has promised and signed a contract, he has never submitted a profit and loss statement to me. And as of now, I am owed more than 20 million yen. I was worried about my life and had asked them several times, and they kept running away saying things like, wait, it's going to be a few days, I've got goals, it's going to be a few days. When I urged him to do so, he proceeded to threaten me. Examples, I'm going to make you suffer. I hate you, so I'll do anything. I'll make the story bigger. You know what's going to happen? Don't think even if you go to court. After that, I was threatened with things like, if you don't like it, settle for half the price, and if you don't decide quickly, the amount will continue to decrease. I completely broke down. And now I don't have any medicine. I became in a state where I could no longer survive. So, a fucking guy that's like that is like a part of like the Chinese government, the CCP. And he scammed Island. Fucking obviously he would. He's a fucking... I don't want to be racist. Wait, yes I can. I have Chinese blood running down my veins. I can be racist to a Chinese guy. Yeah, I can stereotype. I have the rights. So yeah, this fucking scumbag decided to do this and was even the shit talking the people that worked under him, which is standard for a man of his disposition, I guess. Yeah. In the second statement, which I'm going to download, give me a while. Hold on. Because this shit got me worried because I fucking like I fucking like Salen too, but Island. And this shit worried the fuck out. It might actually explain a lot of his previous disappearances in the past. Here it is. This is the second page. This is the worst condition in my life and the effects of the medication wears off. I begin to feel suicidal. In the past, he has made statements as, it's a little expensive, but I use contractor to write slander on bulletin boards and he can manipulate public opinion. When he threatened my life in an unfounded way, he put himself in danger. I feel it. After that, I talked to a number of lawyers and they told me that they were extremely advantageous and there was little that could be done against the other party. Obviously, because it's a guy from China managing your fucking company now. In China, they have like frivolous laws for other things, and like pair that up with the difficulty of cross-country legal shenanigans, it's gonna make it harder. And again, this guy's like a fucking member of the CCP, so it's hard. But they also said, even if we win the case, we cannot seize the case in the first place. We cannot seize... thank you, Sachi. Thank you, Tachi. You too.
Also, good job with recent documentaries.
Thank you. I'm gonna address that later. Even if within the case, we cannot seize the case, and in the first place, we cannot seize his Chinese nationality. Are we at the address? Is that address real? It is said that all you can do is cry in your sleep. I can't even live anymore. We cannot protect what we should. I have consulted to the police about the threat, but I don't know how far... Oh shit.
You do a good job. Keep rocking.
Thank you. Yeah. So I don't think I will be alive anytime soon. Hold on, I'm sorry for interrupting, by the way. It's like, yeah, the donos. Please hold on the donos for now. Regarding this matter, some people may say this is China risk, or this is what Chinese people do. Unfortunately, yeah, this is kind of what Chinese people do. I have personally heard and seen too many cases of like Chinese people actually doing that to like people outside China and even people inside China. Chinese businessmen, chat, are smart, but they can be like smart enough that it actually is psychopathic. That meme of a psychopathic Chinese businessman like literally taking advantage around him even though the world may burn, that shit applies to too many businessmen, at least businessmen that I know. Anyway, but that is not the issue. Anyone can suffer the same damage if he uses methods, true. But the problem is, he's part of the fucking CCP. Even after I'm gone, I hope I can leave behind some information that may be useful to someone else. Shit. Regarding this matter, some people may... Wait, I've already read this. Lastly, even if I were to give in the threats and end my life, the only thing I would have left would be my family. Please, if anyone can help, please do so. Watch her video. I've watched her video. I don't want you guys... I don't... Look, I don't want to be banned. That's all. I don't... Like, I don't know if it'll trigger the suicidal thing in YouTube and trigger like that whole thing where mentions of suicide can probably trigger the algorithm and limit this fucking and like get me demonetized, or at worst get me like maybe copyright struck for not, I don't know. Like I don't want to risk it, but holy shit. Aileen has been going through it, bro. These are her meds. These are her fucking meds. And thankfully, I guess, she has a little bit of hope. Kore is about to... I mean, I received a via DM and sent a DM to Kore. So I guess we're going to expect something from Kore anytime soon, because this shit got popular. Again, Salen was like one of the founding mothers of VTubing. So this is kind of... It's kind of a big deal. Look at this. Look at the views. And he was actually asking for news and media people to reach out to her. As long as I'm alive, I would like to answer all questions, including the meaning of reducing such damages in the future. Media, journalists, YouTubers, please DM or email us. I'll answer everything. I'd like to reach out for her, but it's like, what can I help? Oh, thank you, Elios. Screw parasocial with my VTuber. My Oshi is depressed Nosagi now. Thank you. But yeah. So, yeah, I don't know how to help Island chat. Salen brain rot? No, Aileen is how you pronounce her name. It's not Eileen. It's Aileen. It's Aileen, sorry. Okay, yeah, you're right. It's Aileen. Aileen. It's pretty practically the same thing, I would imagine. So yeah, I don't know how to help her. Other than like mention it on stream and like make you guys know about it. I don't know how to help her, man. I really don't. I'm just a guy that covers VTuber stuff. She seems... I don't want her to commit suicide, that's fucked up. But she seems hell-bent on doing it. It actually, it feels like anytime soon she might actually give in. And... I don't know. I'm very scared about what would happen. I'm actually genuinely scared, so I'm also like kind of paralyzed. So, the most you can do is cover and spread the news. Yeah, true. It really is all I can do. So what is this etch company? It's something that Aileen made, and apparently something that she made profit off of for a while. Is it true JP, Niji bro are happy Niji EN is falling apart? I only hear about it on the other social media. The cave, it's true. I've seen something saying that, but no, I don't think so. A lot of the Niji JP bros are actually shocked though that Niji EN is collapsing. Some of them are sympathetic with what's happening to Selen, but the others don't really care. Most of them at least. I'm comfortable. Can we not talk about this? Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't know how to help Aileen. I just you know, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah. I just, you know, I kind of want to help her. I just don't know how. I swear she sold her work to a shady people without proper research just to fuck your life up. Yeah. I mean, it's just that, chat, when you hear about someone having deep connections and, like, you know, being associated with big names and, like, money in, like, anywhere, whether that be in America or China or, like, anywhere, it kind of builds, like, this foundational thing of being trustworthy, you know? Trustworthy. It kind of, if some guy has money or comes from money, somehow the fact that they have money to a lot of people seems like it's enough credit where they think it's you know, they think it's trustworthy, that they can be whatever. So yeah, that's really all I can say about the Selen thing. Not the Selen, fuck Aileen. Sorry, Selen brain rot's been rotting me all over the news right now. Not the news, like the week. Yeah. Niji can just crawl back to their JP and never come back anywhere. I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon. I really don't think so. Yeah. I'm gonna read super chats later, by the way. At the end of the stream, I'm gonna do the super chat reading stream because I received a lot of super chats and I would like to go through all of them by the end of my birthday because tomorrow I'm going to be fucked again for work. Yeah, thank you everybody, thank you. Someone play weak Niji to bout them? Boy them? I want rats? Yeah, let's do that later. Yeah. Right now, I kind of just want to like talk about myself for a little bit because it's been a while. I've never really treated my my special as my birthday as anything special. And I have a few people I'm celebrating it with, namely just some friends, like 4 of us. Yeah. And damn. I didn't expect that I'd be celebrating this with my fans, honestly. Honestly, yeah, I kinda was double thinking about whether or not I wanted to do this, like hold this fucking super chat, not super chat, like this stream, I mean. Because it felt like it's kinda weird. It's like I'm not even a VTuber. I'm like some guy that covers VTuber. I kinda don't have the right, or maybe I don't have the I don't have the creds or the label that to deserve doing a birthday stream. But then I saw Parrot hold his own birthday stream, so I decided why not. Yeah. Bro, who says we're fans? Yeah, true. That's actually kind of cringe the more I think about it, bro. Depressed Nasagi fans? Holy shit. I always prefer to say viewers, because saying fans as someone that's not even a VTuber is kind of cringe. But it is what it is, I guess. But Parrot is a VTuber. Well, yeah, that's true. He's a VTuber now. He wasn't a VTuber back then. Yeah, he wasn't a VTuber back then. So you're just parroting Parrot. Yeah, I'm just doing what not necessarily what everybody else is doing, but like a lot of other people are doing. Because back then, again, I also wanted to celebrate my birthday like back then, but it's like, nah, not really. It's whatever. But yeah, it's been a wild year. And a wild point in my career, honestly, chat. Because I'm gonna tell you guys a little secret. A lot of you guys may or may not know this, but before I started YouTubing, I used to absolutely hate drama tubers, or like any like drama vultures. Like let's say like Rev, Hero Hey, and all that kind of stuff. I used to hate these people. But then, you know, then I got to where I am now when I started covering my YouTube. I thought I could do things better than them. I thought that here's the thing, chat. When you enter the entertainment industry and blow up overnight, especially because people see you as as a golden standard, or people see you as like the go-to guy for all sorts of information and stuff, or maybe you're the best at what you do, or maybe you're like you're one of the more competent ones, someone who goes in detail about some stuff and not so at others. When you get into that point in any industry, I would imagine, you make yourself seem more important than you actually are. Like, make you think that the talks of those below you in terms of numbers are irrelevant to you. Bigger number, better person. And you know what? I'm not afraid to say this. I'm not afraid to admit this, but I fell into that pit trap. And I got humbled when I realized that some of my videos were hurting other people. When I realized that I couldn't do things better than I thought. Again, example was False, Kyo, and Hero Hey, and Rev. I fucking used to diss on them subtlety in the past back then, chat. I didn't necessarily hate them, like, it was like I don't have a personal vendetta against them or anything, but I disliked their content. And I used to diss on them whether that be via on streams or some parts of my videos. But then, this happened, and I got it. I suddenly understood. I now understand why the way they are, why they chase the same kind of content that I also chase. You become the villain. It's more, yeah, somewhat, because it's more so. It's not that I became a villain. It's more like I realized that everybody that I talk to in the VTuber scene, back when I started, I saw them as anything above me. They were more than humans, I guess. They were more than humans. They had all these kinds of responsibilities. They had to hold up to a certain standard. They were these people that I looked up to, and if they fell short of my standards, I would not like them. And then when I got into the industry, when I got humbled, it was like back in October. October, I'm gonna tell that story about this one later. But yeah, when I got into the industry and got relatively big, I realized that every VTuber out there are just normal people. Like, False is just some guy. Kyo is just some guy that's trying to make ends meet and is just like, you know, somewhat passionate about VTubers. So it's like the more I like thought on this, the more I realized, oh my god, I'm not any different from them. I looked at my own content and then like, holy shit, I'm not any different from them. I'm just some guy doing this because I'm passionate about VTubing. I kind of want to make content, and I'm just trying to put food on my table. Like, in a way, I humanized them. You know? I started seeing them as people that I look up to. I started putting up all these fucking standards that I used to have. Yeah. But maybe we're both in the same... Yeah. Maybe we're both the same. It is. So yeah, I'm kinda like, if people call me, okay, here's the thing. When people used to call me drama tuber, I used to not like it. But now, when people call me drama tuber, I'm not, yeah, whatever. I'm a drama tuber, what about it? I kinda accept it now. Like, I accept, like, a lot of the labels that I disagreed with. Like, I made peace with it? I don't know how to describe it. Yeah. It really is. And the whole thing, the whole story about how I got, like, how I changed my ways. So, back in August, chat, I mean, this is somewhat related, but this is how I started to, like, rethink how I view VTubing. Back in October, or was it August, somewhere along there, I got a DM from a friend of a certain VTuber and a friend of a certain artist who got hurt because I posted, like, in one of my videos, I posted art or an avatar of theirs as a placeholder in a topic that has, like, a negative connotation. And, excuse me, and I may have put them in a bad light. And originally, you know how much of an asshole I was, chat? When that happened, you know what I thought? I was like, bro, who the fuck are you? You have, like, fucking... you have like 10k subscribers, this fucking irrelevant dumbo. Get the fuck out. That was originally how I thought. I was actually that fucking stupid and that much of an asshole. I genuinely bought into the bigger number, better person thing. And I didn't realize that until, like, because I got upset, right? And I wanted, who the fuck is this guy? I'm gonna look him up. And then I looked him the fuck up. And then I saw how he genuinely got sad. He like vented to his friends about it. The artists were like, just
Happy birthday, Rabbit.
Thank you.
Rabbit, it is not my birthday. Me, sorry, wrong Rabbit.
Yeah, thank you for the dono. But yeah, the artist, I saw that he was all like, oh my god, I just wanted to be credited, all that kind of stuff, and that got me sad. Like, that got me fucking sad. That really made me rethink everything. Like, from my points of certain VTubers to how I view them, to how I viewed my content, to what I should be doing. Like, holy fuck. After that, I kind of just I wouldn't necessarily think that I immediately converted after that, but that was the start. That was when I started to, like, you know, to really think. To really think what it's like for the other guy. I mean. So, it's true what they say, when they do get fucking big, especially overnight, they kind of develop an ego. And I guess I was, like, somewhat grateful that I caught that early on, because a part of the reason why...
I will say thank you for covering some topics more carefully and ethically as much as you
thank you.
Your coverage of Mano Aloe is actually what brought me to watch your channel more.
Oh shit,
so
yeah.
Happy that you are making something right.
Old video, holy shit. The Mano Aloe video. Yeah, that was an old one, huh? Thank you. Thank you for the super chat, bro. I'm not the super chat, the dono. Yeah. That used to be how I thought back then, chat. So the depressed Nusagi that you actually learned, the depressed Nusagi that you guys liked in the past, he was a massive asshole. Right now, I would like to think that I changed. I got a little more empathetic. You know, I'm more aware of my faults, and I'm actively trying to fix them. That's why, like, that was when I got cancelled. Okay, remember when I got cancelled and I cried? Part of the reason why I cried there was the massive guilt. Because like when I got humbled back in August and October, I really wanted to stop hurting other people now. It's like, fuck, I don't want to hurt other people now. I'm just gonna use stock assets for like clips related to certain topics that won't involve other VTubers anymore. I used to do that, but then I couldn't do that, obviously, because I got cancelled. And when I got cancelled, I was like, fuck, man, I'm hurting people again. So holy fuck, I'm hurting people again. So yeah, I mentally broke down. I'm not like I'm not trying to say that I've become a good person. It's more like I'm just trying to tell you guys how, or maybe warn you guys too about how easy it is to fall into that pit trap. So back when I got back when I got not cancelled, like isolated back then, when I got isolated, that part of me felt like I deserved it. Like I really deserved it. I didn't deserve these fucking friends. You know, I didn't deserve a fucking friend because I used to do this. I used to, like, you know, this is my comeuppance basically. I deserve to be alone and I'm going to walk alone. But then the more I did that, especially when I got back in 2023, the more I realized that holy fuck, this is painful. Like I don't like this. It's kind of like it gets you burnt out really quickly. In the VTubing scene, like when you make content for like more than 3 months and you're alone, it kind of gets you burnt out, like relatively fast. So it's fucked up. So right now, I'm no longer as alone as I used to be, or like lonely. Back then, I really only had Pipa as my friend. But right now, I have like other people. I have like Kyo, I have like Rima, I have like Yam, I have like a lot of other people that I also haven't had a time to collab with. I got Mishi, I got a lot of people. I got Sayu, I got Parrot, I got a lot of people now. And you know, overall, learning about their stories too, learning about the stuff that they learned and they developed over the years. It really is like, let's say, an insightful journey that I did. I'm happy that, not necessarily I'm not happy that I got cancelled, but I'm happy that things led me to become like a better person. That may not reflect in my content, but at least I'm more honest and less pretentious in the content that I make. You know, I'm not trying to hide what I am or what kind of content or what kind of person that I do now. I don't really do that anymore. I now openly admit that I may be a drama tuber. I consume drama. I enjoy basking in the dumpster fire. I enjoy fucked up jokes. I enjoy jokes that can get anybody in the sphere cancelled. I enjoy things that not a lot of people may think is good. Like, let's say offensive jokes or maybe, you know, but, you know, all that kind of stuff. And I figured that, hey, if I'm just who I am in my content and in my stream, the people that won't mind, or the people that are also like-minded, or the people that are in it for my content and not necessarily my stuff, they'll still come. Like, you know, I'm not gonna please anybody anymore. You're moving the wrong way. It's fine to concern yourself with those you know, but you cannot control or expect them to consider control the emotions of the general public. Well, yeah, that's the thing. I don't know if I misworded something there. I don't really care about the general public anymore. I used to. That's the thing. I used to. I was really afraid. That's why I put on this facade of being professional, of being like caring, of being careful. No. I'm just gonna laugh at the things that I laugh at. I'm just gonna make stuff that I want now. Pandering Nusagi is very true. I'm not... Yeah, true. And by doing that, I just kind of... I have... Compared to a lot of people, I may not have that much friends in this industry. But the friends that I do have, they're like genuine. I'm like fucking ride or die for these people, bro. They know who I am. They know what I've done. They know what I'll be like. They still accept me. I'm ride or die for these people. Yeah. I mean, you aren't entirely unprofessional, Amao. Yeah, no, that's also true. But there are some cases where I try to pretend that I'm more, let's say, civil than I actually am, you know? Yeah. That's what I learned throughout this entire 2023. from this, I guess 1 year since, no, it's like 1 year and a couple months after what had happened. Yeah. It's kind of weird. Misagi, you have some good friends in this industry. You can feel comfortable with them. You can laugh. You can smile. That's most important. True. True. Question, do you actually drink Jack Daniels or Ginebra? Interestingly enough, I do drink both. But Jack Daniels, I don't... this is gonna mess up my branding a little bit. I don't actually drink that much Jack Daniels. Because one, it's hard to find, other than malls, which some malls don't even sell them. Most malls, I mean, don't even sell them. It's hard to find Jack Daniels over in here. And at least when where I live, like the town that I live. And two, it's just like fucking, it's expensive. It's way easier for me to buy like Red Horse or like Tanduay or like other stuff. Smirnoff and stuff. Yeah, it's giga expensive. But I do drink them when I get the chance. Like for example, I actually earlier, for my birthday earlier, while I was drinking, the food that I actually paired up with it was fried chicken that I cooked with Jack Daniels. So I did treat myself with Jack Daniels today. Yeah. Imagine Jack Daniels with Coca-Cola. Isn't there? There's like a brand of. There's like an entire can of that, Jay. Right, Jay Agonai. There's like a can that's literally just Jack Daniels and Coke. Apparently, it's a banger combo, but I haven't personally tried them. Hip flask size? No, just like 3 shots I put in it. Like I coated it in with a batter, put scrambled, not scrambled. What the fuck? Mixed it with some Jack Daniels. Boom, put it in a deep fryer. Well, I don't have a deep fryer, but like, you know, like deep fried it. There are in 7-Eleven. They're not in the 7-Eleven that I have in here. There's no Jack Daniels in here. We have like Maya. We have like those wines. What's it called? Novellino. Yeah, those kinds of stuff, but no Jack Daniels. What about Johnny Walker? Yeah, I partake in a little bit of Johnny Walker. Johnny Walker.
Less than 3.
Less than 3. Ah, oof. Thank you. Where did I see my shit? I'm trying to find, where is the Streamlab elements? Where can I find dashboard? Oh, here it is. Thank you, Comfy Box. Thank you for the $20 super chat. Thank you. Holy shit. Also, Sachi, thank you. Good shit, chat. Yeah. Pure gold in the cabinet section of the wines. Oh, yeah, I've never been. Well, I mean, I have been in Pure Gold, but I have never like checked their stock there because the Pure Gold that I live in is very far. The closest that there is like the wet market and some convenience stores. So I never really venture too far outside from there. Dian, you remember the VTuber named Island? Yeah, I just talked about them, Cold Breed. Like before we came here, I just talked about them. The Jack Daniels coat can taste bad. I rather mix my own shit. Really? Okay then. Scary. I was looking forward to it. Shit. But it's okay. It's whatever now. So let's do a little something here. Hold on. Okay. Let's do a little something. We're going to play a little game. And it's something that I played with Kyo a little earlier. Text. Boom. We're gonna rat. Here's the thing. Here's also one of the more pretentious things that I used to tell my... I wanted to let myself be known for, chat. So, back then, I used to think that ratting is bad. Speculating? Bad. You hurt the talent when you speculate, you know? Stuff like that. I used, even though that's not actually my full belief, that was the belief of like the common people, of like the majority, or at least the loud minority in Twitter. But now I'm like, yeah, it's okay to rat. As long as your rat is not schizophrenic enough, fucking rat all you like, bro. Actually, just, it's fine. Yeah. So anyway, let's play this fucking game. Here we go. List. Have you heard of the iLuna drama? Yeah, the whole like the whole Aster and Scarlet drama, right? Where there's apparently a leak of a conversation that they had, and it rung some alarm bells to a lot of people because it seemed legit, and then they streamed. Some people think that it was a dispelling thing, like it was an attempt by the management to dispel the rats, and they were forced to do a quick collab to they were forced to do a quick collab to dispel the rumors, but then others say that it was a psyop. It was not a psyop, but like others say that it was like an actual proof that okay, no, they're good friends. The rat is not real. Honestly, I can understand why a lot of people won't believe that anymore. Because again, Nijisanji has broken all semblance of public trust. I don't necessarily agree with making all sorts of speculations that have no backing, but at this point, again, I don't agree with it, but because of what happened to Nijisanji and how they just broke the public's trust, fucking people trust 4chan now more than the Nijisanji official management and unofficial members themselves. I think that's not like people's fault. I think that's Nijisanji's fault for just for just disappointing people is all. For being absolute goofballs. For having all of this happen to them. So again, I don't support it, but I'm not surprised anymore. And I'm not surprised, or nor do I think that it's fully like the fault of the Ratters. Those people do what the fuck they want, you know? Astel rat is fake. Lucas rat is more sus. Yeah, apparently, yeah, I saw the whole Luca rat too, where like apparently a mod of hers, like a mod of hers outed a lot of things, saying that he was abusive and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's just everything that's happening is weird right now. So it's hard to say that Nijisanji is doing damage control or if it's actually untrue. Again, I'm not holding my breath for either. I'm not fully disbelieving that it's false either. Because again, Nijisanji has ruined all semblance of public trust. So, what can we do? The rat wasn't proven wrong. All that was proven wrong was that they were currently have beef. Scarlet isn't the type to hold grudges. Here's the thing about rats. You can't prove rats false and you can't prove rats right. The rats can only be proven right or wrong in due time. Like when some things go out, or let's say like maybe in the far future, right? Like Scarlet leaves the company in bad terms and she outs everything as like actually true. You can't prove a rat. Nobody can prove a rat until time comes. That's the problem. But the worrying part is that rats in 4chan that have been joked on and memed about in the past, some of them have turned out to be right. So again, a lot of more people are taking the gamble to believe the rats more than to believe the livers now. And literally anything that management says. So, yeah. I mean, the schizo rats about Russia were true, XD. I know, that's the thing. You can't prove anything. None of us can prove anything. We can't prove it if it's false. We can't prove it if it's right. So me personally, I'm not gonna take a side on whether or not it's true or not. You know, I'm just gonna stay silent until something happens. I'm not gonna hold my breath in it. I'm gonna acknowledge that both sides are possible. I'm gonna acknowledge that both sides are there, but I'm not gonna take a side because it could be either way. Can you press Usagi? Can you explain the clique rat? The clique rat is basically that there is a okay. Here's the thing: cliques are unavoidable. In an agency as big as Nijisanji, like fucking 30 people, of course there's gonna be like multiple cliques. But the Enna clique rat is that in Nijisanji, the biggest clique, or rather the favorited clique, that like the clique that management favors more, is the clique that Enna is apparently or allegedly the queen of. And these members of the clique can include like the some of the golden 20 Nijisanji members, and anyone that's outside the league, outside the clique, aren't treated as properly as they are with the as they are as the clique members in by management, and they get ignored. They got unequal treatment. They don't get the same perks. They're not allowed the same opportunities. All that stuff. Basically, the ENA clique revolves around the fact that management seems to favorite a certain group of VTubers above everyone else. Not ENA, it's Elira. Well, I mean, the clique rat is, in the past it used to be Elira, but right now it's apparently ENA. So it's like it revolves. It changes sometimes. That's not so hard to believe. Kind of, yeah. I can honestly agree with it. I mean, I can honestly agree with you. It's not hard to believe either. We've seen crazier shit happen actually come true in Nijisanji. So who the fuck knows if this is actually true or not? Anna is too antisocial to be queen bee. I don't know about that. Anna antisocial, true, but antisociality isn't necessarily the biggest factor of becoming a queen bee of a certain clique. But yeah, back then it used to be Elira. A lot of people were ratting that it was Elira. But right now, people are pointing towards Anna. Is it simple? Is just simple statistics. Of the thousands of posts made on 4chan, 1 or 2 will be right. However, you can use rats not as crystal ball, but expectation. Yeah, that's generally the safe way to do it. Like, don't disregard the rats, but don't believe them either. You know, don't believe everything you see, but do take note. Do take note. Maybe whoever has the most potential at a time gets favored by management. I don't know. Maybe whoever sucks up to management gets favored by management. It really depends, I think. Yeah. So that's the rat thing, the rat clique. Damn it, I like Elira too. She's the only one who played Xenoblade. Hey man, you don't have to believe the rat, you know? It's just a rat for a reason. One that's gaining a lot of traction right now because of what's happening to Selen. But a while back, before the Selen stuff happened, everybody not everybody, but like a lot of people disregarded the clique rat. But now everybody kind of believes it now. How do we play this game? Okay, this game is basically just me telling you guys what's I think is gonna happen in 2024. So, here's one thing. Pomu will join Hololive. This is one of my rats. Hold on. Oh. This is one of my rats. Okay. 2. Selen is being approached by a shit ton of VTuber companies to try and poach her. This is also a rat. Wait, why is it? Wait. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Reduce your text size. I don't know how to reduce the text size. That's the thing. I can just reduce the size of the actual thing itself. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah. Why wouldn't 2 be true? No, okay, let me just update number 2 too. And she might take one of them. That's my other rat. I think Selen is going to be poached. Yeah, sure, fucking a lot of people try to poach VTubers all the time. But I think Selen might actually join one of them. Especially if it's like fucking V-Shoujo or something. Yeah. Isn't Pomu in school? That's what she said. But she also said she's pursuing other creative avenues. You know who also said that she's pursuing other creative avenues?
Thanks for the vids.
Thank you.
The myth videos made me fall down the rabbit hole, and now I'm subbed to most of Promise.
Hell yeah.
My daughter is very wholesome.
Oh, you have a daughter. Holy shit, that's cute. Thank you, Anonymous. Thank for the $5 super chat. But anyway, the last time someone in Nijisanji said she was leaving because of creative avenues was Nina. Look at where she is now, V Shoujo. So, Tihi? Yeah. Yep. Mika V Shoujo Rat? Yeah, that's also one of them. Mika will join V Shoujo. Yeah. This is one of them. Mika already cameoed in V Shoujo. Yeah, true. He was in like in Mr. fucking K9 Kuro's stream. So yeah, that's there. Pomu is less in school and more so going to get a qualification. She said she was going to school for a little and recently went to her first class. Yeah. I mean, you know, you can also go to school while doing VTuber activities, you know? That's what a lot of other VTubers are doing. That was like what Muna was doing. Wait, no, Muna graduated from her school, so it was pretty recent. Hachama is still on school. I think Mume is still in school. Yeah. Ren Zoto next to leave Kurosanji. I wonder. I wonder about that. The more I think about it, it kind of makes sense. But I feel like my brain is scrounging up for any semblance of like things that he may have said in the past that could indicate that he's leaving Nijisanji. Like for example, there were not necessarily red flags, but there were a lot of what Kyo Kaneko said, right? Where he seemed like he was ready to leave Nijisanji, so a lot of Kyomis were not necessarily surprised when he announced his graduation. I'm thinking of instances when Ren said that. But I guess here's one thing. I'm going to say 4 more Niji members will leave by 2024. By 2025. I think this makes some semblance of sense. Thank you, Greg D. Doki will stay indie. Mika might join K9. I think V Shoujo. Doki might join V Shoujo. Here, that's the thing. Sure, she doesn't belong there, but so do a lot of other people. Who are the 4 you predict? Only 4? 4 is too safe. Okay, let's yeah. I agree. It is a little too safe. At least 4 more Neji members will leave by 2025. But I expect, or I'm thinking of actually around 6 to 7. That's my numbers. Doki doesn't need V Shoujo. K-Son also didn't need V Shoujo. Look at where she is now. Yeah. VSPO, I mean VSPO in terms of like what they do, their niche in the industry is nice and all. But I don't think VSPO EN is gonna be as big as VSPO in Japan. They're gonna have to pull a lot of marketing stunts to even remotely reach that. Because I feel like Selen, if she is gonna join a VTuber agency, I feel like she's gonna have to choose a VTuber agency that can actually guarantee her like clout. And I feel like the only places that can guarantee that is V Shoujo and Hololive. That's it. Any other agency is a gamble. And I'm not sure if Nijisanji, I'm not sure if Selen is ready to gamble on some fucking VTuber agency that she doesn't know anything about. At least in Hololive and V Shoujo, she's somewhat aware of the operations behind the scenes, you know? So yeah, I really don't think he's joining VSPO. But I will keep an open mind. Depressed Usagi will surpass 100k at the end of 2024, manifesting. Oh, I hope so. Holy shit, I would hope so. That would be like a lifetime achievement. Holy shit. I feel like I want Doki to keep indie. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I'm not saying that I'm not saying that Selen or Doki should be joining V Shoujo. I just have a feeling she will, you know? I'm not necessarily in support of my rats. Play button? Yeah, a play button is cool. Not Mythic. Mythic is not a VTuber agency. Mythic is a talent management where they just give you sponsors. Who gets to replace Niji EN's spot of being number 2 in EN Sphere? Can FaZe step up or Idol Corp or Prism Project for a surprise steal? No. FaZe, Idol Corp, and Prism Project I don't think is safe enough for Selen. I don't think so. No, I don't think so. They don't have the clout, they don't have the money, or at least they don't have like chat, look, I like those companies that you mentioned. I really like them, I do. And I don't nobody should take this in a very offensive, very like, you know, in a way that could get some people's hurt. But I don't think those 3 agencies are worthy of Selen. You get what I mean? I feel like they're too small for Selen. They're a little too small for someone of her caliber. What do I mean by that? I'm not saying that anybody below, anybody in those FaZe Connect, in those agencies aren't necessarily as talented as Selen. It's just that they don't have the same perks, they don't have the same clout, they don't have the same brand recognition that Hololive and VShojo has. So, again, it's either, me personally, it's either VShojo or Indie. Yeah. They're still a rising star. And Doki, I don't know. What do you think about the Schizo leaks on the Niji Sanji subreddit? Bro, the Niji Sanji subreddit has been on fire for a while now. Holy shit. Holy fucking shit. Damn. Hey, Tony, please stop spamming. She did work for any color for 0 USD benefits. That was when she was small. She's not that small anymore. We have to take in circumstances into the mix here. Thank you, Super Chats. INZ913. I think Selen going to VSPO is chance, but not none. Is low. The chances of VSPO is low, but not none. The company and VSPO Brave Group, I think, is bigger than VShojo. Brave Group is big, but Brave Group also has a shit ton of VTuber projects that are not that big. V4 Mirai is, I think, cool. They're rising stars too, in a way. There's Globy, there's Riot Music. I don't necessarily think that just because they have a big company backing them means that they have big clout. Like fucking, for example, Prism Project has fucking Sony behind them, and they're not even that popular. Again, these are not pot shots at the VTuber agencies. Okay, I'm just stating the facts there. They're not. Yeah. How much do I pay you to get you to yell at pregnant plap 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 plap? I just did it. Yes, get pregnant plap plap plap. Get pregnant. You don't have to pay me anything. I actually will just say it for free for the memes. They need to offer Doki at least 10 million upfront. Okay, that's a bit too much. 10 million yen maybe. That's a oof. Crazy how, thank you Frame, thank you Wato Deal. It's crazy how much times have changed. Back in the day, VShojo and Niji had these reputations swapped. Now VShojo seems to have the best benefits, Imo. VShojo has always had the best benefits. It's just that the reputation of their members gave them a bad rep. Yeah. Lacked emotion? Oh, well, I mean, he didn't say that I should put any emotion in it. True. VShojo can took over merch. I mean, if I remember correctly, I think Kson had a deal where Kson gets to keep like all her profits in terms of like super chats and donos and subs and all that stuff. But in terms of merch, VShojo gets like the lion's share. I think that was their deal. It was. So I feel like that's gonna be like a big, let's say, benefit for Selen, for Doki Bird. Was Selen close to Nina, Mista, IRC? They're just normal, so unlikely, I guess. I mean, Selen is a good friend to many people. Selen was close with many people. And I imagine he's also kind of close to a lot of Twitch VTubers and like VShojo adjacent content creators. They don't need to be close just so she could get into VShojo, you know? You need to be already a well-established VTuber to join shoujo. I mean, what is Doki other than, you know? If Doki wants to keep her IP, V shoujo is the way. True. Too fucking rude. I can't imagine her not being friendly with just about anyone. She has a good relationships with a lot of people. Yeah. She's on good terms with Zen and Fruit, it seems. She has, again, Doki is in good terms with a lot of people. It may not be, like, you know, it may not be everybody. She may not be close friends with a lot of people, but at the very least, she's, like, good friends with, like, a shit ton of them. TSB and Owl. Yeah. I don't know if Salen will join Hololive, though. I don't know about that. But if that happens, that's gonna be a massive flex. Holy shit. She's also very liked by many. Yeah, true. I thought you said Mume for a while there. Teehee. Yeah. I have another rat. Hold on. We will have another Zion doc this year. I think it's gonna happen. I think there's gonna be another Zion doc this year. I don't necessarily mean like an actual, like, similar to Zion doc, but, like, you know, a fucking expose. Okay, let's actually reword that. We will have another expose this year from Niji. And when this happens, False, me, Kyo, Rima, Rev, Hirohei, Asmongold, and whoever out there we are gonna be eating. And we will gladly feast. Doki already at 4.56? Yeah, true. Negligible, they said. Fuck off, Niji-sanji. Asmongold. I mean, if it becomes big enough, if it becomes big enough, Asmongold will actually cover it. Asmongold reacts to everything. I mean, Asmongold reacted to the current situation. Look. Asmongold TV. Here we go. Wait, I'm gonna turn off. Yeah, here, see? Wait. See? Yeah. Asmongold fucking reacts to everything. And this one, I think... Do you wanna holy fuck, do we wanna react to this? I wanna gauge how... I didn't watch this video yet, but I wanna gauge how much Asmongold has seen. But the video that he's watching is apparently from Rev. Asmon doesn't really fully understand the VTuber scene, though. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. The fact that Asmongold doesn't know anything about the VTuber scene is good. Because someone that is knowledgeable in the VTuber scene, can actually get the perspective and, like, the general impression of people that are not in the VTubing scene to, like, outsiders who are just peeking into the current events of the industry. I think that's a good thing. We want that. If Asmongold is like that, we need that. Skip the blue, super. Let's try yellow. When you say 6-7 Ninja members leaving, do you mean total? Oh, shit. Sorry, Blake. I guess I didn't see it. Sorry. You didn't need to give me it, but thank you. When you say 6 to 7 Niji members leaving, do you mean total or EN specifically? EN specifically. Let's hold on. Let me update the list. Niji EN members. Here we go. Let's update that. Updated the list. Just EN members. Again, these are just rats, but it is what it is. He doesn't like the ownership of people, which idol culture is. Yeah, I also don't like that part of idol culture, chat. Yeah, I kind of don't like that too. Come on. I don't agree everything. That's currently happening. Some aspects of the VTuber industry, I mean. Like, I don't like everything that's going on here. So
This is one of the biggest VTuber dramas that's happened. So
it's not the biggest VTuber, one of the biggest. It is the biggest in the EN side of things. It's the biggest.
there was a girl, and she's a VTuber, and it's very hard for me to explain what really happened because of all of the different things that are going on at the same time.
Yeah.
But
yeah, true. Holy shit. So I guess Asmon was like following it a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. It's true. Like there was so many things happening all at once, so many exposés, so many documents, so many statements, so many like wild events, like the fucking revolt, the rebellion that Salen's mod did. They fucking turned the Salen Discord, the Dragoon Discord server into a Dokibird Discord server. Wild. Sydney Adnopos, thank for the super chat. I love the sad girls, but I think people overrate FaZe a little bit. It would be a huge plot twist for him to poach someone from Niji or Holo. I'd be here for it though, that's be some hot tasted tea. Chiru.
Ninja Sani, is that the way to say
Niji Sani.
the name? Have basically terminated this girl, and apparently they worked her to fucking death, and she had terrible experiences with the company.
Yep.
And I didn't even know that these guys existed.
Hey, what's up, guys? Rep here.
Wait,
So it's
really?
been a
Wait, Asmon Go didn't know Niji Sanji existed. That's interesting. Okay.
A wild 24 hours and a very rough time period for the reputation of Niji Sanji. As
And
most
they
of
actually,
you
like,
already
there's
know,
another,
yesterday,
Oh.
Niji
There was like some other people that were collaborating with them that pulled out of the collaboration today, I'm pretty sure.
Sanji announced they terminated their contract with Liver Selen Tatsuki, and in the process released this document, essentially throwing her under the bus.
Yep.
Now, a lot of the claims in that document were contested by tweets made by Selen on her past life account called Doki Bird, where she revealed many details of the situation, including the reason as to why she
I
was
will not be silenced anymore. On December,
Yep.
I was hospitalized for an attempt that was caused by a oh, she tried to kill herself, maybe.
Yep, she did.
Caused by a buildup of bullying and and being in a toxic, poor environment for numerous months that led to my breaking point. I requested to leave first, but on more neutral terms. Oh, wow. Holy fuck.
Yep.
hospitalized back in December,
Jesus.
and that was a result
Yep.
of an attempt on her own life where she cited bullying from within and a toxic and poor work environment at Niji Sanji. Now, I covered all of these details in depth in yesterday's video. You can check it out in the description if you want, but today we're going to focus on something else, and that is the fallout of this situation and
Yeah.
how many different parties have responded to this situation.
I remember whenever I read the whole post, I was like, man, they kind of torched her. Like, because usually, like, you know, these VTuber things, there's like drama, but you never get to know about it. A custom
Yep.
PC company just terminated their relationship with Niji Sanji. Cancel and refund all customers. Yeah, I saw that. It's called Height.
Height,
Let me see if
yeah.
I can pull it up.
Oh,
and,
so,
see if
wait, when was this? A day ago, so it's relatively new. Relatively
it's on
new.
here at all. Yeah, after recent developments regarding Any Color, aka Ninja Sani, Height has made the decision to terminate our current projects with the VTuber group.
Thank you, Height. I will now buy your product.
So they totally dropped him. Holy shit.
Happy birthday,
One
thank
thing
you.
that's been consistent
Sonic- who
throughout
gives
the
a
past
fuck?
24 hours is a bukkake of community notes.
What?
Rip Bozo pretty
Niji
soon
Sanji's
anyway.
termination announcement. So
cares?
Niji Sanji has been sending in the assassins. They're doing their best to take down these community notes, but they keep popping up as soon as they're taken down. Here's the latest one, citing one of the quotes from the document saying lack of communications with creators resulted in delays in Selen's commission payments to creators, where the note says, creators who have been commissioned by Selen have stepped forward denying these claims, even saying she had to pay them out of pocket due to management
Jesus.
not doing so, which honestly lines up with a lot of the
His
different-
reaction tells me everything I need to know. This guy doesn't know anything too much about VTubing, and him and his fan base now have a negative connotation of Niji Sanji.
controversies
Which is what we want.
that management has been involved in the past with Selen and some of her projects that she has worked on.
Oh my
So
God.
moving forward, a lot of people have focused on a certain portion of that document. where they claim that it wasn't Niji Sanji and their management who was bullying and harassing Selene. It was actually other livers within the English branch.
That's me,
which
not
of
you.
course
Sorry about
Oh
leads to the
shit, I thought that
question,
was me for a bit.
who were these people bullying Selene? Because the document doesn't name them, so now people are trying to guess. And as you can see, since the termination announcement, many different EN livers at Niji Sanji have lost.
Yep.
They're all getting unsubscribed?
Yeah.
Just as like a fucking shotgun approach?
This is sad. Because the reason, oh fuck, Rosemi, I get so sad when I see this. Don't fucking hurt Resemi. This fucking woman, don't leave her alone. Holy fuck. This is sad again because Niji Sanji did this. The fans didn't do this. Niji Sanji did this.
Oh my god. I mean, I bet half of these people didn't even have anything to fucking do with it. I kind of feel bad for them, but there it is.
Thousands of subscribers. Now, a portion of this is, of course,
My
people
love,
who are just upset
Rosemi.
with Niji Sanji
Yeah.
as a whole and want to just show
Guilt
that
by
through
associate. Yeah, I
unsubscribing
feel
to
bad for
different
them.
livers. But there's also people looking around
Assuming
and
they're
making
not bad
guesses. They're on a
actors.
witch hunt saying,
Of course.
I wonder who the bully was. Based on X, Y, and Z, it might be this person, so they're unsubscribing. Now we're left
Yeah.
with a situation where all of these livers are being affixed blame for something that Niji Sanji management was trying to create. They're trying to create
Okay.
this illusion that they had no involvement with this bullying and mistreatment and toxic work environment. It was actually other livers.
Well, there's no way to know what happened because they're not going to say what happened.
Yeah.
So unless the girl comes out and says what happened, you're just taking shots in the dark.
Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. That's the Luxium song.
Which is like, that's not really cool to do. I mean, I don't think that's a great thing.
True.
Of course, when you don't name them,
Sink the
this is
yacht.
the
That's what
result.
they say.
However, a lot
Yeah,
of
I saw
Niji
that a
Sanji
lot.
Ian livers have come out to make tweets about the situation, despite being quiet for the first couple of hours in the wake of the termination announcement. So Renzoto came out and said, I'll speak for myself, very unfair situation. I'm really upset. Please be respectful. Hex Haywire came out and said, very cryptically, the truth will set you free. Roseme said, saddened with everything going on, I'll take a few days off.
Rosemi, my beloved. Ren is next. You know what? I can somehow see that happening. I will add Ren into the list. Ren. I'm gonna add Ren into the list. For his own mental health, for his own sake.
Social media for my well-being. Take care, everyone. And then Kyo came out and said, hey guys, I think I'm going to cancel tonight's stream.
He's going, yeah.
See you tomorrow, which is very unfortunate
Probably a good
timing
idea.
of all of this, because only a few days ago, it was announced that Kyo would be graduating on February 17th.
That means quitting.
Yeah.
And as people have pointed out, this has really made a very complicated and upsetting situation for someone like Kyo, because
What
this
the
is
fuck?
overshadowing what should
Yeah.
be a celebration as he's
Yeah.
heading out the door. He was streaming
Yep.
throughout the time between the
Or
announcement
fired.
and his graduation stream on the 17th, and he was supposed to be streaming. Now he's
Or
canceling
leaving.
streams
Yeah, true.
because of everything going on with the Selene termination. But going forward, a lot of other people outside of the organization have come forward to share their experiences with Niji Sanji's management. You can see this tweet saying,
Yeah, see, that's what I like, because obviously
Oh.
the people that work for the company aren't going to say anything that's, like, really bad, right?
Yep.
Like, they're never going to be like, yeah, so they actually, you know, have, like, slave labor making the shirts that we sell or something like that. Like, they're not really going to say anything bad. So, like, I want to see what other people say that just, like, worked with them. Is there any proof of this? I mean, there's the girl saying that it happened. There's everybody else, like, there's not anybody providing proof that it didn't happen. There's people that worked with her who said that the company didn't pay them, but she paid them instead.
Yep.
I mean, like, what do you want? Like, think about,
Yeah.
like, what proof would you need? How do you prove a negative?
saying right here
You
that
can't.
a former talent, or
That's the thing. That's similar to the rat thing. How do you prove a rat? It's either someone that is the subject of the rat actually confirms it, or they don't. There is literally no way to prove a rat, but time will tell. Time. That's the ultimate, like, friend of the rat. time. Because over time, a rat gets bigger.
Talent that was considering to join Niji Sanji was asked to give up his entire voice acting career altogether
What the
if he
fuck?
was to join Niji Sanji.
Yep.
For your
Oh, this is pretty common. A lot of these VTuber agencies, and this isn't all of
Okay.
them. I'm not trying to, like shit on all of them, but there are some of them, and like they don't want you to work for them. They want to own you. And whenever I say own you, I do literally mean own you.
He's right.
They own the IP of that character.
No. I'm gonna put it a step worse. They want to actually own you. You are not allowed to be on your PL. You're not allowed to start a new VTuber channel or like another social media where you can make content there. You're not allowed to monetize yourself anywhere else but the VTuber agency. I'm not gonna name names, but they do exist. He's right. He's right.
And so your existence online is foundationally built off of that one character, and they own and control that. They own the IP.
Again,
voiceover.
not just the IP. Thankfully, HoloLive isn't like this. Thankfully, VShoujo isn't like this. As far as I remember, the big agencies like Idol Corp also doesn't have this, which is good. Holo does this? No, I mean, Holo doesn't let you. The Holo allows you to. Okay, chat. I'm not talking about like that the fact that they will own the IP. I'm talking about VTuber agencies that will not allow you to create other channels or other social media if you're signed to the agency. An exclusivity clause, basically. HoloLive doesn't have an exclusivity clause. Niji Sanji doesn't.
do you have an agent? And I was like, yeah, I have an agent. Hey, Meowmeda, thank you for the Prime.
14-month punk.
And I was like, yeah, I have an agent. And they were like, okay, would you quit your agency? And I was like, I don't feel the need to because I feel like agency and management are different. I'm like, okay, cool. So you prioritize your voiceover. And I was like, huh? What in the genjutsu? What?
Oh.
What do you mean?
Yep.
Huh?
And you can see it from their perspective because, like, the more elements of a person's career they control, the more ability that they have to exercise power over that individual. It's just common sense.
Yep.
Didn't work out. With Niji,
Bro dodged a bullet.
They-
True.
Is
told
Genuine
me
voice
I
actor?
could not
There it is.
do voiceover at all.
Ooh. Wow.
And I was like, no.
No.
And they were like, is that non-negotiable? I was like, hey, I would love to work with you guys. But yeah, that's not-negotiable.
Work for you, not work under you.
Now we've seen how
That's
some
smart. Yeah, he made the right call.
This clip is slightly out of context. Kind of, but it's all the context that you need. There's literally not too much. It's not too far off from the that it needs a little bit more context. Yep.
Absolutely. That's fucking ridiculous that they think they can control what he does outside of that. Yeah.
creators within and outside of Niji Sanji have reacted to this situation. But here's a very funny route that we didn't expect. Mods revolting against Niji Sanji. So we have this tweet saying, ain't no way the mods of Selen's YouTube channel reinstated an offline live to advertise Doki's socials and turned on live chat. I kneel. So here you can see the mod saying, Niji Sanji effed up. They did not remove my mod. Please subscribe to Dokibird on that stream chat
the revolt.
on YouTube.
Viva la revolution.
Is our old account that she used because she can't use the other one because Niji Sanji owns it. Is that basically where we're at here?
He gets the right idea. He gets the right idea. Tharja IBW, thanks for the super chat. Millie's black company rant looking more stupid by that. I disagreed with Millie's black company rant a long time ago. I just didn't know how to approach that without triggering a lot of Niji Sanji people. But now I can openly say that I talked about this to Kyo the other day too. Not the other day, like a few hours ago, we tried to list off what constitutes as a black company. Found out Nijisanji ticks a lot of boxes. We're not necessarily saying that Nijisanji is a black company, but all these signs, all these signs allude to them operating as one. You know what they say, right? Fucking when there's smoke, there's fire. I think that's like the applicable figures of speech. Yeah.
Oh, that's cute. Based mod? Yeah, there it is.
And then going forward, they said, they can sue me if it breaches my NDA with them. Don't care anymore. Go follow Doki Bird and show her some love.
It's weird. They have to... Okay.
Absolutely base behavior by this mod,
Yeah,
by the
for
way.
sure.
Amazing stuff. But you can see, as this stream was made live once
Sink
again,
the yacht.
people were spamming the chat with
Sink
many
the
different
yacht.
messages, but one in
Oh,
particular,
no.
True.
Sink the Yacht, which is a meme about a yacht that people say the CEO of Niji Sanji owns, and that they need to make greedy decisions as a business to fund that yacht.
True.
And this
The
Sink
yacht.
the Yacht phrase has been trending all
Damn.
over Twitter for the past 24 hours. Very funny stuff.
I don't think
But-
Millie is necessarily a bad one, but she's just dumb blamau. Yeah, I don't think nobody in this chat believes that Millie is like malicious. But she can be short-sighted, I suppose is the term for it. Yeah. Holy shit, stop spamming Doc that.
But of course, you probably expected this. The pool's closed, fun's over. The stream has since been privated, but that was to be expected. However, it didn't end there. Some other users took to Wikipedia to start editing the pages.
In
Oh.
the public sphere, I don't want to know what this word black company means. It's been called a black company due to its practices of oversaturating their trenches with new talent, bureaucratic management, and a high turnaround rate.
Yep.
Though these companies may not fit the typical mold of sweatshop or office work, they are considered black companies due to their workplace condition. Okay, so black companies are
Abusive companies.
bad,
Yeah, they're
basically.
bad. Yeah.
okay.
I think Nini has some dirt on positive Millie. No. I think Millie is treated well in Nijisanji. It's just that she doesn't recognize or realize that what she is experiencing in Nijisanji doesn't translate to everybody else. Not everybody is experiencing the same fucking like level of attention or care or getting the same opportunities she does. Even black companies have bosses and management and like higher ups that still get something positively out of the bad company. Even a black company's best, let's say, favorite employee gets like favoritism, gets like good benefits. There are still people that actually prefer being in a black company if that black company is treating them well compared to others. You know what I mean? Survivorship bias? Is that like an appropriate term? I don't think I know this. I don't think I understand the nuances of survivorship bias that to make me think that applies here. Is a sample selection bias that occurs when an individual mistakes a visible success subgroup as the entire group. In other words, survivorship bias occurs when an individual only considers the surviving observation without considering those data points that didn't survive. Yeah, okay, I think this may apply. Yeah, I think this may apply. It may actually be survivorship bias. Yeah. Yeah, thanks for teaching me this term, chat. I already kind of knew the term, I just didn't know like the meaning.
Related to Niji Sanji. So as you can see, first sentence of the Niji Sanji page for a moment said this: Niji Sanji is a black company owned by any color. Now, if you don't know what
Golden
a black
Child
company
Syndrome.
Yeah,
Thank you
I've
for the
never
super
heard of
chat.
that is very exploitative towards its own workers. Now, if you go to the actual black company page, people were starting to edit that as well on Wikipedia and listed Niji Sanji as an example of a black company.
Is that true? Is that true? I don't see it. Did they change it? Noteworthy cases. It's and it. Oh, they edited it out. Okay. What about Riku Tazumi? Oh, they also edited it out. Okay. Okay. Interesting. I remember this. This used to be a clown image. In fact, I have the screenshots right here. Wait, I can't show you the screenshots right now. But, interesting. Interesting. Look at ID Wiki. Oh wait, if you mean ID Wiki, like from the Twitter account, that they posted, yeah, I saw that. I saw that. View history, please. Wait, what? Really? I can do that. Oh. 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 What did they remove, I wonder? Wait, no. Oh, here we go. I wonder why. I wonder why they changed it. Niji Sanji's ninjas maybe working? Interesting.
But of course, just like the last situation, pools closed, funds over, and they would lock the related Wikipedia pages. But it didn't end there, because the reputation of Niji
It's hard to say whether they deserve this term or not. I don't know enough about this to say so. I know that, like, a lot of times people go in and edit Wikipedia pages effectively to, like, protest things.
Yeah.
I think that in general, Wikipedia makes the right decision to at least wait for a little bit of time until the dust settles to then allow big accusations like that to be leveraged against a company. Now, I think that Wikipedia is not really completely in the wrong for trying to at least keep things clean for now until the dust settles and more facts are out there. I think that's very fair. At least from their perspective.
No, generally I also agree. Like I said, chat, I can't actually say or nor claim to, like, I can't proudly puff up my chest and say that Niji Sanji is a black company. I'm just saying that there's just too many, like, signs that they might be. But we can't, and that's not me being a pussy, okay? That's not me being a fucking fence sitter. It's just that I can't say I'm confident enough to actually say that they are a black company. Yeah. Hi guys, hey Rima. Do you think the GEN will restructure from within? I think that's what they should do. I'm not sure that's what actually they'll do. The GEN has proven that Niji Sanji got 1 year to fucking restructure themselves. They didn't. They fucking didn't. So we can only hope that they do. But I'm not holding my breath.
Major blow. So it's not just
you don't want
Niji Sanji or Niji Sanji EN branch, just the EN branch. Niji Sanji JP is doing fine.
To turn into a tool that people use for, like, activism. Like, that's not that. I don't think that's what the people that run the website want. I know as a user of the website, that's not what I want. I think most people just want it to be a platform where you can find out information.
Wikipedia pages. Niji Sanji is now affiliated with Black Company. If you go to Twitter, for example, and type in Black Company, here's the results. First and foremost, Niji Sanji,
of course,
EN
right?
official.
Everybody's talking about it.
Okay, this title of a Black Company has been something that has been associated with Niji Sanji for years.
Oh
but
wait,
now,
so the actual way? No, wait. Let me try it myself. Black Company.
Yeah.
No?
Hey, close enough. Close enough. We have here Doki Bird's over here. You should mod Rima. I just did.
It's not showing up to me.
Ima, try chatting
Trying
something.
quotations? Sure. Still not seeing it. It got removed.
It got removed.
Maybe, it's hard to say. Doki is related to them? Yeah, I know. But Doki is a terminated VTuber.
Yep. The Nijisanji spot and the Niji Ninjas. Holy shit.
It is becoming a much more widely accepted and supported belief that they are in fact a black company, and that's something that's gotten to the point where their name is literally associated with it. But anyways, there's a lot of other people reacting to the situation. We covered in yesterday's video a merch company making an announcement about how they're going to treat Nijisanji merch in the future. They're saying that basically they're going to sell...
I'm going to have a hot take here that some people might not like. I think that almost all of the VTuber agencies that exist are some form of exploitative, and they are, or at least on the spectrum of being exploitative. I think the idea that you own a person's IP and the level of control that they exert over those people is, I think, completely out of bounds. I think it is totally way overstepping what a management company should be doing. And I understand what the culture is in Japan. I get that. And what I'm saying is that I think that culture is dog shit. It's bad. It's exploitative. And I don't like it. That's what I'm saying. Very, very fucking clearly. And so, yeah, I know that's the way they do it over there, and it's a bad way of doing it. And I think that a lot of them are like this.
Yep. Generally speaking, a lot of them are. He's not necessarily...
no more Niji.
He's not necessarily wrong, Chad. That's the thing. That's his opinion. And he's not necessarily wrong. Come on.
They're not going to work with
it's not really a bad take, in my opinion.
Nijisanji, and they also mentioned...
You should see K-pop agencies. Holy shit. Yeah, we'll talk about that one later.
They met Selene at Anime Expo of 2022, and unsurprisingly, it turns out she's a really nice person and someone who really appreciates artists, and they go on to say, basically, go ahead and support Doki Bird. Well, we have an update from that situation. Almost instantaneously, they sold out their remaining Nijisanji inventory, and they made about $2,000 in revenue that they would send to the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. So, hats off, great work on that. Amazing response to the situation, and also just take...
Oh shit, thank you, Patron. $20. Enjoy your birthday, thank you.
Advantage of the moment to make a stance and also promote their business. Smart move, if you ask me. But moving forward, there were other types of content creators and accounts that are taking a stand against this. You see many different clip channels and VTuber...
Oh yeah, I've seen this. Fucking VTubers out of context is now not gonna cover anything Nijisanji related anymore.
Pages on
we're gonna cover chat. We're gonna do a little reaction to like fucking idol culture here, okay? Not idol culture, like Korean idol culture. That's also something that's interesting because it's somewhat relevant.
Situation. You have VTubers out of context here, a very popular Twitter account, saying while they've been posting less frequently due to constant graduation.
Yeah, I've always been kind of surprised that so many people are such big fans of these like VTuber groups whenever I think that they use completely unethical means.
It's because they managed to sell you on the dream. The VTuber agencies, I mean. The VTuber agencies sell an idea, and that idea is family. Family within the VTuber agency the girls or the boys, and family within like the community, the fan base. So it only makes sense that if somebody wants to be a part of a community, they go to Nijisanji or Hololive. People. That's how they sell you on that idea. They sell you on the experience. That's why these fucking companies, they have people that simp for them rather than the talents. Some VTuber fans will turn on you even though they used to be friends. You used to be like a big fan of them, just so in their heads they can defend the agency. Because the agency, it's kind of cultish in a way the more I think about it, actually. Yeah.
And I think that there might be an element of it. Like I'm a little...
Agency fans are the worst. True. Chat, here's the thing. Never be a fan of a VTuber agency. You can be fan of a VTuber agency culture or an agency community, like the people around it, the customs in a certain community, the culture of a certain community. Never be a fan of the fucking company. You never become a fan of a corporate like entity. They're not interested in you, they don't care about you, they just want your money. Everything else is just charades to get your money. I know that's a cynical view on things, but that's somewhat also the realist view. You know, when I say I'm a fan of Nijisanji, or like I'm a fan of Hololive, I'm not actually a fan of the fucking corporate entity. I'm a fan of like the community. I'm a fan of the culture. I'm the fan of the girls. I'm not a fan of the corporate, the corpo. Yes.
Fucked up, right? And so I always think to myself, maybe people like that, right? They like the control. They think that it makes it interesting. But to me, I find it to be very...
How about Iago? Okay, I'm gonna disillusion a few of you guys for a bit. I like Iago, the things that he's done, the things that he pulls off. I have fun whenever he goes around and starts like yelling at people, not yelling at people, but like, you know, throwing a party, making people yell and all that kind of stuff. I like Iago. But knowing how good of a person he is, I wouldn't say that I'm completely a fan of him. You know, I don't see him the same way others see Elon Musk. I don't think he's this special, godly fucking being that gave these girls a home. I just think this guy made a company and invites girls to work for him. And his work just so happens to have better conditions than their competitors. I think I mostly go along with the memes, but I wouldn't say I'm a big fan of Iago. I think a lot of the things that he pulls off are more so for PR reasons than him being, you know, actually 100% fucking in support of it in like a very emotional way. That's how I see it. Again, I'm very cynical. That could be a hot take, but you know, you can't blame me for this thing, you know. I see him as a normal businessman, but at least a businessman with moral. Exactly. And thank you, Blake C317. Thank you for the fat red dollar super chat. I got caught in the drama video. Forgot it's your birthday. Have a good birthday, my man. Thank you. Your super chat right now is actually paying my bills. I mean, like my rent. That super chat is my rent for next month. Thank you.
Unsettling and weird. I like the control. Yeah, I don't. The consumer doesn't really care. And you're right. The consumer doesn't care. But like for me, like I would find it to be extremely off-putting to know that the way that I'm looking at a person is a completely fake image that is being maintained by a corporation that's trying to sell a person that doesn't exist. Like whenever I hear that, I'm like, well, this is what the fuck am I doing here? Why am I doing this? And like, I'm not trying to, again, I don't want to call out any specific place because I think that, again, almost all of them are on this spectrum. But it's just surprising to me that
I wanted to audition to Nyasanji in 2022 to 2023 before
Holy
Zion's
fuck.
situation. I thought it will be great working in a company. Boy, was I wrong. Good thing I didn't go further than the Google form LOL.
Congrats, Sachi. And Sean, thanks for the super chat. HBD, as a Niji fan, I would like to defend myself. I consider myself a Niji fan because I like the Ninja EN livers more than the livers of any other agency. Pomu, Salan, Anna, Millie are my absolute favorite livers. You don't need to defend yourself, Sean. When someone says they're a fan of a certain company, I also assume that. I don't almost immediately assume that they are actually a fan of the company itself. And Cool ZR, thank you for the super chat. Can't match it, but happy made your mom scream day. Have some money spending. Ah, thank you. Well, thank you. That $20 super chat, that's gonna be my my grocery for the next 2 weeks. Thank you. But yeah, no. But what Asmon said is also right. Most VTuber agencies actually operate this way. Hololive is actually an outlier. An fucking liar. So, what Hasmo said is right.
become so popular here in the West whenever, like in any other facet of like employment, this would be considered borderline fucking illegal. It's just crazy for me to see it. That's it.
True. Thank you, the Professor Keen. Go get someone to eat today. Yes.
In light of recent and past events, Niji Sanji will no longer be supported here until the company is shown to care about their community and their own streamers.
Good luck.
Going forward, we're also seeing a lot of
Pump
artists
Maker.
coming forward and making statements. You have a very popular artist here saying, update, in light of recent events, I will revise my art policy. Until this point, I have never drawn any art of Niji Sanji. From now on, I will never draw any art of Niji Sanji. Thank you for your continued support. And things would get worse because last night Niji Sanji made their first public tweet since the termination announcement. And guess what
comments.
It was? A merch plug.
4,000
yes,
retweets.
Ladies and gentlemen, after facing a accusation that one of their livers was bullied from within.
Well, I mean, I think this really kind of goes to say livers are here to serve. You know, it's just like
Yep.
Isn't it a bit like
Here
the music
to
industry
serve,
where
indeed.
the record labels own the music, like the companies own the persona? But like, isn't it a well-established, like, I don't know, is it a well-established fact? Because like, I think people do know that, and people don't like a lot of the record companies.
No. It's not a well-established fact. A lot of people don't care, that's the thing.
Yeah, I think that's also bad. I mean, fuck. Most don't care. No, you're right. This, you know, it goes back to what I said about the artists, the sweatshops, the phones. People don't really care. They only care about the content.
Yes.
But for me, I think it's a very big difference. Because like a lot of people are like
I wonder
emotional.
what would have happened if I actually got to the interviews, since I have a boyfriend soon to be husband. I wonder how hard it would have been to hide this truth. But yeah, I am glad that I am so shitty as an entertainer, Lamau.
Congrats, Hachi. And congrats on the soon-to-be husband thing. And oh my god, Regen VT, holy fuck. Thanks for the birthday. Holy. Thank you. Been a fan for a long time. Happy birthday. Thank you. Holy shit. And that's your first super chat on a live stream too. I'm honored. Fuck me. Rent for next month, I guess. Holy shit. That's rent money. Let's go. Thank you.
Invested into a character that is fake. To me, that's different. Now, I'm not saying that, you know, you shouldn't like it, but to me, that's different. It's the way that I feel about the situation.
To the point of attempting her own life, their response next is to sell merch. And it's probably not that surprising given their history. They're probably trying to maximize everything they can, clear out stock, and do the best they can as the negative reaction to their company grows.
It's not just their history, Rev. It's literally it's literally how their business model is built around. Niji Sanji's business model, as from what I can tell, is almost similar to not a pyramid scheme. What's it called when you stack multiple people? The first people get in. What's it called, chat? Wait. What is it called? Not a pyramid scheme. It's called MLM. Yeah, MLM. It's similar to an MLM, where basically the first people or the people that get big are the ones that get profit. But everybody else that joins that are not so popular don't get that much profit. So what happens is that they hire as much talents as possible so they can siphon as many money as much as possible from their own talents. Again, that's why they don't really reinvest a lot of their fucking company to a lot of the money that they earn to their company, because they don't require that much overhead. They don't have like brick and mortar stores. All they have to pay for is fucking management that they probably hired in Southeast Asia because everything else is cheap. Because every person that gets hired there is cheaper than most. That's what they do. At least in EN, from what I can tell. So yeah. So it's actually just embedded in their business model. That's not like it goes so much more profound than them just not caring about the talents. Also, thank you, Orion Johnson. Happy birthday, BN. Been a quite enjoyer of your content for a while and just wanted to show you some appreciation. Thank you. Holy fuck, that's a lot. this is a great birthday. Beneath this corporation, there is an idea, Mr. Nosagi, and ideas are bulletproof. True. Holy shit. And thank you for another super chat, Professor Keen. Niji has descended down to a
Also,
Wagner level
if
of
you
that
see
company.
Hitsujiyama Sachiko in a chat, that's me. Just saying. Sachi is my nickname. Anyway, love the talents, not the company.
True.
Support Doki, stay hydrated and eat good food. You are all loved and we all care about you, guys.
Thank you, Sachi. Thank you, Sachi.
And yeah.
Yeah, sure.
But there is some good news out of this situation. Doki Bird, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
Doki Bird is like exploding.
Happy
Their
New
accounts
Year!
Are going
Happy Lunar New Year, Doki.
insane. They're already, I believe, at this point they might have already crossed 300,000 followers.
I wouldn't be surprised.
On Twitter. But if you go to their YouTube page, they have over 200,000 subscribers. They have gained almost all of that in the past 24 hours. You can see they have their return stream scheduled for the 7th, which is tomorrow as of recording this video. And you can see, despite this stream not being live for another day, there's over 3,000 people waiting, actively sitting in the chat,
no doubt.
talking to one another. It's very wholesome. It's great to see.
This is one of the this is one of the biggest VTuber dramas that's happened.
Yes, it is.
This is huge. This is a big one.
This is a Freebird tier drama, I would actually say.
And if there's any positives that came out of this situation, it's this. She's going to have an amazing career. I think we all know that. But that's going to do it for this video. That is the reaction.
Okay, I
and
want
the follow
to see Asmon's reaction.
topics in the comment section down below. And I'll see you guys next time.
Yeah, I think this shit is fucking crazy. I think a lot of these different, agencies are completely fucking exploitative. The level of control
Where's
they
my
exert
video?
over their talent is totally over the line. I think Nija Sanji is probably one of the worst examples.
Yeah!
But they are just the farthest on the spectrum. Many of the other ones are still on the spectrum.
True.
I am amazed that the current internet culture accepts this. And I think people know this and are okay with it. I think this is absolutely horrible. Now, obviously, what the fuck does my opinion matter? Who cares what I think? But I think they're all bad. They're not all bad. I think they're all, on that spectrum. Like, people can't talk about how they...
He's not wrong. I actually, you know what, chat? I just remembered. A lot of Hollow fans at least, were somewhat shitting on Asmon Gold for saying that, but he's not wrong. He's not wrong. Again, I'm telling you guys, HoloLive, for how they treat their talents, they're an outlier. Most VTuber companies operate this way in Japan.
They feel about certain things. They can't express themselves to the extent that you...
And even then, HoloLive, obviously, they're not as black as the others. They don't necessarily have some elements that make some companies bad. But they do have some elements that still, it's clear that they originated from this type of culture. They just rescinded a lot of things that are, problematic and probably make a few talents upset. Yeah. So he's not wrong. He's absolutely not wrong.
An individual who cannot have their own thoughts. Like, are you even a person anymore? Like, it's
you're not. You're a monkey on a zoo asked to entertain a shit ton of people.
Sick. And so, yeah, I'm glad to see at least one of these companies is getting called out for this.
Mm-hmm. And the biggest one too.
Fuck them.
Fuck them. Yeah.
Rip Bozo.
Yeah.
Sink the yacht.
Yeah, baby. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go.
You should see K-pop idols.
Oh shit. K-pop idols. Yeah.
You're totally right.
Yes.
You are totally fucking right. And I feel the same way about that.
Pop off.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's like, yeah, it's idol culture. It's disgusting. Absolutely fucking disgusting. I wish more people realized it. Because I think that a lot of people don't. They don't really get it. Can I be a bozo, please? No, these people are already taking your place. I'm sorry to say. Yeah,
pop off. Well, yeah. And the sad part was, though, here's the thing. The sad part about HoloLive was they actually tried to enforce the idol culture thing. They used to be afraid. But now they aren't. They aren't afraid of letting their talents make a stand. right now we kind of see, well, not necessarily see, well, we're obviously trying to see a shift in Hololive EN where they try to avoid like the bad parts of idol culture. It's just that because they are branded as idols, the idol culture is inevitable, or rather unremovable from their brand. It's something that Hololive has to live with throughout their entire continued existence. There will never be a time in the entire VTubing industry where idols, gachis, a significant percentage of unicorns, and Hololive are not in the same sentence. Yeah. But at the very least, Hololive is actively not trying to be like those fucking idols. A lot of idol companies, they don't allow relationships. Hololive allows them. Some companies don't allow for exclusivity, like working for other places. Hololive allows them. Again, I don't want to suck on Hololive's cock too much because we've seen that Hololive can get bad. But at least they're doing a lot of things right, is all I'm gonna say. Also, my god, thank you again for the generous super chats. I love how Doki set her sub goal to 500k by the end of the year. Like, Doki, please, you're gonna hit that in a few days. Yeah, true, Sean. It's literally the same thing that Nerissa Ravencroft also put in her goals. Like, hit 500k as a long-term goal, bro. Give them a fucking, like a half a year. Or like an entire year. You're gonna reach that very quickly. And thank you, Von Cobra. Birthday drinking and super chat reading. I'm sorry, do it. Rar ooh. You know what? I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna make your $50 super chat do it. Chat, don't cancel me. I have to do the super chat. Rar ooh XD owo meow owo nya ooh neko ooh chanti hi owo owo wen kawaii. Okay, that's it. Fuck. I'm gonna delete this part of the VOD. Thank you for the super chat, Raven236. Happy birthday. Regarding sync the yacht, you mean? If there were, say, example, 5 decent managers or livers there, do we still sink the boat? Yes. Yes. Unfortunately, extreme measures have to be done for sometimes. I unfortunately have now gotten into the point where I genuinely think that a lot of Niji EN girls, at least those that haven't drank the management Kool-Aid, needs to leave and become indies. Or go somewhere else. That is my opinion now. I used to not have that opinion. 2 months ago, I didn't have that opinion. 2 months ago, 1 month ago even, like 2 weeks ago even, I was in the opinion that Nijisanji could still change. That there's still hope for Nijisanji management to have like a redemption arc. I was hoping for it even. But right now, no. There just is a certain point, especially when it comes to dealing with other people, where you just have to take the extreme stance. And I'm no longer fence sitting on this shit. I'm prompted into the extreme stance. I think Nijisanji EN should. Yeah. Holo started reverting. Thank you, Rick Xboy. Holo started reverting when Yago made a statement about being an entertainment company and not an idol company. I don't think Yago said that Hololive isn't an idol company. I think he just specified that Hololive is an entertainment company, but I don't think he ever renounced idol in the branding. I don't think so, at least. I've never seen that. Face Connect. Yeah, Face Connect is one of the better ones I've heard. Yeah. I'm curious on what take does the community has on the cancel culture. Well, generally speaking, everybody hates cancel culture. But everybody supports cancel culture when it is done to the person or to an entity or a community that they don't like. Everybody is like that. Everybody. And if you deny that, I'm gonna think you're lying. I don't want my favorite things to be cancelled. Even if they do. Like, for example, if Hololive gets cancelled right now, I will probably still say bad things about them cover them as, let's say, passionately as I did cover this one, but I wouldn't want them to be fully cancelled. But I would still want other things to be cancelled as well. Everybody is a hypocrite when it comes to cancel culture, chat. Everybody. I'm not any different. I'm not any different. Yeah. Everybody is more so they support something until it hurts them. Everybody is a hypocrite in this way, I would actually believe. Eating Mike Tyson's ass. Thank you, Metal Gear Flaccid. Yeah. But anyway, let's talk about the fucking Korean stuff. I think I saw a video from Scooch. I haven't watched it yet, but I saw it in my recommended. I've been meaning to watch it for entire years now. Like, I think it was related to the K-pop industry. The Korean stuff. Yeah, like how the Korean idol culture. Because we gotta talk about that too, right? Especially since it's kind of relevant, since Isegai Idol from Korea is like popping off. So I actually think that, here we go, the darkest side of K-pop. I actually think that K-pop idol culture is worse than Japanese idol culture. I do. I actually do. I know a lot of the stories between both cultures and both communities. I know they're both bad. I don't want to downplay how bad Japanese idol culture can be, but I think that the K-pop idol culture is worse. I personally also think there's a difference between canceling something on the basis that you don't like it and canceling something because they are genuinely bad actors in the industry. Well, Sean, I think bad actors, at least to a lot of people, are based in a subjectivity. To us, let's use the anime dubbers, okay? Let's use the anime dubbers or localizers. We think, at least I think that anime localizers, the people that change the descriptions or that change some dialogues in anime to suit an agenda, I think that's bad. I think those are bad actors. There are people in support of that. And they don't think that those people are bad actors. They think we are the bad actors. They think people that are against the localization are bad actors. People also, and influencers that are also against that are bad actors to them. So I feel like, of course, there is a point where like the term bad actors can be in a universal sense. Like, let's say there's a pedophile or like an SA guy or like someone that's genuinely a fucking criminal. Yeah, that can be not objectified. Like, that can be objectively a bad actor. But in most cases, no. In most cases, bad actors is just, it depends on which side has the most power and which side can control the narrative, which side can turn the public opinion. So ultimately, it doesn't really matter what we think is the bad actor, because to them, we are the bad actor. We just have to wish that our voice holds more sway to people that actually make the decisions, to people that actually can make a difference. That's my take. I don't know if that's a cold take. Is it? Do you think so? Also, Cube, thanks for the super chat. Thanos, you should have aimed toward a yacht. True. What do you think, chat? What do you think? Is that a cold take? You're not wrong. I feel like I feel like I can be easily debunked by saying that. That's just my current opinion for now. Obviously, if I do receive, like, let's say a call out or a comment in chat or a thread somewhere debunking me, I'll easily accept it. After all, I don't claim to have like the right opinion, but this is the opinion that I have right now. Yeah. I think it's a fair take. The amount of information that I have, at least. Yeah. Cold take because it's a common take. I don't know about it being common, though. I don't know about it being common. At the very least, I can say that I'm a bit self-aware. Did you watch the Islands SU note? Yes, I have. We talked about it later, but some people in chat were uncomfortable with it, so it's hard for me to cover it. Happy birthday! Thank you, Genki Ji-san. Hope you have a great year. How about this for a theory? What if Doki created her own agency, a group, and recruited ex-Niji members? I think she'd get sued. I think she'd get sued. You know why? Because I think Nijisanji is petty enough that they would actually put a non-compete in there telling people to not make their own VTuber businesses. I think so. 2, 4, and 5CH on X just reported in Mikomeko. Just reported that Mikineko lost in court. Oh shit! Yeah, hold on. Hold on, chat. We're gonna go on a side tangent for a little bit. Go on a side quest. Yes, I've seen those tweets. Hold on. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, here we go. In other less doom-scrolly news, some of Mikineko's cases were basically thrown out of the court, even remarking that her own comments were even more disturbing than the supposed slander. Note, these are Mikoneko's earlier slander case filed back in 2022 and not related to Mafu Mafu. So, basically, remember the whole fucking, the whole thing where Mikoneko said that he was pursuing legal action against the people that were, quote, that were harassing her and, like, slandering her in, like, a lot of places? Well, it turns out Mikineko did not really have a case because the Japanese court laughed it off. Here's what we have right here. Let's zoom in. What I can glean from the doc/QRT is she involved 8 lawyers to try and get legal disclosure of the people who slandered her. She really doesn't want to people commentating on her age. Her assertion is her age is unrelated to her VTuber avatar and this violates privacy. So she's very insecure about her age, which is understandable. A lot of people are, especially women. The slander stuff was post like 33-year-old but posts about licking knives and I wanna fucking kill you. You should really stop that. That's just nasty. Think about your age. The remarks were not about herself, but one would typically comment about her statement. The document goes into details refuting and shooting down all of her assertions and then rules that just because her reasoning is invalid, they are dismissing the case. Some QRTs say that it might be legal precedent in terms of what counts as slander and defamation. It could be, but this is wild. This is wild. Fuck me. People were just telling her to stop embarrassing yourself and act your age, and she got great offense to that, I guess? And people were laughing at her. Look at this. Failed to disclose and the court had her precedent published. WW. This is like the laughing. This is like the ha 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 in Japan. Yeah. People were laughing at her for this. It's quite unusual to hire 8 lawyers, for 8 lawyers to hire and lose about 9-1 in a disclosure request. Fuck. Yeah, this got 20 million views in like how many hours? How many hours was this? 21 hours ago. So Russia Russia is that sensitive, I guess. Wow. Wow. I don't know what to make of this, man. Well, it's just an opinion piece. I don't think the lawyer himself was suing, so I feel like the lawyer who received this request thought it would be impossible. Damn. Damn. IDK woman moment, I guess. Rima. I guess she can say that without being sexist because Rima is a woman. Woman moment indeed. You're giving me, but Rima, I'm gonna steal the pass from you. Yep. It truly is one of the woman moment of all time. Holy shit. She's basically become a lol cow at this point. I feel like she already is. I feel like in Japan, she already is. Holy shit. I can't understand this. Wait. Wait, no, chat, we're not gonna look at this. I'm going to look at this privately. Rima, I'm gonna send you the link just so you can study it. Maybe you want to make a video about this. I mean, you already made a Russia video, but you know. Teehee. More information is good. Anyway, yeah. Shit, man. I need to catch up on all of this. Oof, man. Hey, man. You need to catch up indeed. I'm struggling to catch up myself. VT, I can fix her. Holy shit. Speaking of, chat, I just realized why I like Menhera so much and why I like a certain aesthetic of the Menhera. I just recently found out about this. This. I dig this. I like this. I love this even. Jirai K. It means landmine girl. It's basically the aesthetic of like mentally ill women in Japan. Yeah. And it's such a cute aesthetic. No wonder people like it. It's so... Look at this. Is it not cute? Does this not trigger some of your neurons? Does it not make you feel like you're attractive? It's hot. The psychos have this. No wonder they're hot. Right? No wonder their aesthetic is hot. Jesus. Jesus Christ. Like, Kangel also rocks this design. Yeah. Kangel rocks this. Ame-chan. Yeah. She rocks this design. See? And it's attractive. It's crazy hot. It's so... It looks like real. It does indeed look like Himemiyari. Holy shit. I can fix her or let her break me energy. Why not both? Yeah, why not both? Like a cute girl aesthetic. Fuck me. I guess this is information that I'm blessing you guys with. It's called, the aesthetic is called Jirai K. And I feel so uncultured not knowing this until like a couple days ago. Until I had a conversation with someone like discussing about the fundamental attraction of a Menhera. Because the other person that I was talking to, she kept mentioning Jirai K, and I was like, what the fuck is a Jirai K? And then she sent me a Google screenshot, and I was like, oh my god! And then it just clicked. You know, it was a eureka moment for me. It clicked. Of course I like this. Of course this is why this fucking aesthetic is so attractive. This, of course, why the psychos are so attractive. Shit. Fundamental, huh? Shrew. Holy shit. DN found his kink. It's more so I finally found a word to it. Yes. I found the word to describe it. And it's called Jirai K. Shiori has this style? Exactly. Yeah, Shiori has this style. Well, in a way, it's not as it's definitely a bit more goth. But the clothing style, the half hair, the boots, the tights and the dress, yes. Happy birthday! Oh, thank you. Keep up the good work. Can't stay do the work. Hey, good luck with your work, man. Have fun with your work. Now that's cute. See? Well, yeah, because this integrates like a lot of Western elements into it. This is purely Japanese, purely Eastern, but this is like a bit of Western elements incorporated in it. But I imagine a mixture of both would be absolutely interesting. Yeah. Anyway, let's watch that fucking let's fucking watch that K-pop video.
Every time I go into a post about Seraphine, I just have hate for the character. I know why I have hate. I don't want to strut. All right, this is where things are gonna get hard, okay? This is where things are gonna get hard. But I am gonna say something before I run. Okay? I'm not leaving, but I gotta say something.
Wait, is this the actual video? I feel like it's not the actual video. Thank you, Nan Pacardo, for the super chat. I feel like it's not the actual video because I watched like two seconds of the actual video before putting it off. Wait, maybe it is. Jirai K involved Minhera. I mean, Jirai K basically means like landmine girl. So yeah. Hold on, chat. I'm trying to verify if this is actually the video or not.
No medical professional.
Oh yeah,
not
it
to
is.
The nurse.
Yeah, I think it is. Okay, let's watch this.
I have ever seen in my fucking life. And I don't care what anyone says, man. I don't give a shit what anyone says. K-pop is so fucking scary.
It
but
is.
debuting over there isn't like debuting here. Here, look at fucking Corpse Husband. Just a random YouTuber sits in his house, plays games, made a song. It's a fucking banger, top 10 song. Look at Lil Nas X. Wrote Old Town Road in his sister's house as he was getting kicked out. He wrote it in the bathroom on a YouTube beat he found. In Korea, it's like, no, if you want to debut, you need a multi-million-dollar music video.
True.
You need a team behind your back. You need background dancers.
True.
You need a choreographer.
True.
You need to have your beat produced by someone who's really good and top 25 beat producers.
And here's the thing. Even in this aspect, chat.
You need to have your beat produced by someone.
Even in this aspect, chat, they already got the fucking Japanese idol culture beat to the absolute T. You know why? Because in Japan, you don't need this shit to become like a successful idol. You know why? In Korea, they really bank on the idea of perfection. You need to look perfect for the camera. Zero flaws. But in Japan, they're all about growth. They're all about they're an idol that they want you to follow. They want you to like to get invested in their story, in their character development. So Japanese idols, they can start from scratch. They can suck. They can absolutely suck, have a terrible singing voice. Even their music video won't be edited all that well. They have the potential to still do well. Because that's what they're looking for. That's what sells there. Don't forget the years of training. Yeah, the years upon years of training.
Someone who's really good and top 25 beat producers. What if I Googled this in front of you guys and you saw that all the links were purple? And I'm just secretly a super big K-pop stan. Boom. Okay, all of these guys, pretty as shit, 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 pretty as shit.
Hold on.
Beautiful. All of them, beautiful. How many? How long? How many fucking...
Thank you,
how
Rabbit.
many fucking
Rev
people
Bestman
are in
Hera
this boy band?
confirmed.
Is each one of their fucking songs a feature-length film? Fanfic should not be a panorama.
Why?
That's a banger. Okay, did you guys read this story? Because we're going to read it together, okay? I could have been a K-pop idol, but I'm glad I quit. My burning ambition was to become an actor and perform. On the way of doing that in South Korea, one way of doing that in South Korea is to become an idol, which means something,
Am I gonna get banned for this? Wait. I could have sworn that's a naked... What is this? Is that... She's not... It's not... Can I skip it? It's good? Don't? It's a dress? Oh, it's a dress? Oh, okay. Holy shit. I got scared for a bit
model,
there.
Act, sing, and dance.
Oof.
So K-pop, there you go. It's modeling, acting, singing, and dancing. They do teach production to some people, and I know that one. From the age of 10, I auditioned for various companies in the hope that one of them would sign me up. Often this meant sending a self-shot video of myself. Sometimes I skipped school to film an audition tape, which made my mom really mad. Then, on a family trip to visit my grandma in Seoul, I got to go to a huge audition with more than 2,000 other hopefuls. We were kept in a vast waiting room. Hopeful is what they used, by the way. We were kept in a vast waiting room, like the sort you see on Britain's Got Talent.
This young? Yep.
Except there were no chairs, so we sat on the floor in rows of 10. Sat on the floor in rows of 10. Okay? 2,000 people sitting on the floor in rows.
They're actually farming people. They're actually... You know what that means, chat? They are pulling a fucking Hunger Games thing in those fucking... South Korean idol industry thing.
Of 10. After 6
They're
hour
actually
wait,
pulling
it
a
was
Hunger
my
Games.
turn.
The best talents remain. Stuff like that.
And
Shit.
my heart was beating so fast, we were called forward, a one by one. When the first girl sang,
Get them
the
while
judge
they're young.
thanked-
Yeah. In general, I mean, have you seen... I feel like if you watch Oshinoko, you should have... Like, in these industries, they always start that young. You know why? Because they can take advantage of their, let's say, the stage where they're like blossoming. They can use that as their story. They can also use that for sickos out there that might be into it. That's sick, I know. But that's why they're young.
Next, before she got to the chorus of her song, nearly everyone got the same treatment. When it was my turn, I performed a monologue from a Korean TV drama. The
Blue
judge
Lock.
stopped me halfway through. We're looking for singers, he said. So will you sing? I hadn't prepared a song, but I had to go with doing a whole new world from Disney's Aladdin. The judge halted me and asked to see me dance. I hadn't prepared for that either, and I felt like an idiot, so they put a dance track and I did some freestyling. After conferring with assistants, the judge gave me a yellow piece of paper and I was through to the next stage. I was directed to a room where I was asked to walk along a line taped on the floor, and my face was photographed from all different angles to see how I would look on camera. Within days, I was asked to come back with a parent to discuss a contract. Under the terms of the contract, I would leave my family and move to South Korea to live and train at a company. If I chose to leave before the contract was up, I would have to repay the full cost of my training, which would run into thousands of dollars.
Fucked up.
Mom reluctantly signed a 2-year contract, the shortest they offered, on my behalf. Soon after I started as a trainee, the entertainment company that had signed me up transferred my contract to another firm. Such moves are common, and trainees don't get any say in the matter.
Shit.
Which, I don't know if you guys know this, that is
They're
exactly
poaching them
how
from
prison-
different countries now? No, they take anybody that applies. Yeah. Been watching you since last year. Enjoyed your vids a lot. Been watching your live streams. Love them. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Rafael Villalta, for
The
the
new company was
$20.
strict. I had to live in their building with the other trainees who were all aged between 9 and 16. The sexes were separated. We only left the building to attend our normal school lessons.
As old as 9. As old as fucking 9.
Korean trainees went to the local state schools, but because I was British,
Young,
I
I
went to
mean.
an international school. If parents wanted to visit, they had to get approval in advance. Relatives who turned up without notice were turned away. That
Shit.
is once again directly taken from fucking prison. We'd wake up
Yep.
at 5 to get an extra dance practice before
Yep.
school started at 8 a.m. When the school day ended, we would return to the company to be trained in singing and dancing. Trainees would stay up practicing until 11 p.m. or later in an attempt to impress instructors. At night, we were left to look after ourselves. We had a strict curfew to make sure we'd be back in the dorms before they locked up the building. Dating was banned, though some secretly did. Trainees were all supposed to act straight, even if they weren't. Anybody who appeared to be openly gay was ostracized by the company.
Yep.
I don't care how much people want to fucking stan BTS or fucking hashtag blank out sold. It's fucking sad,
yep,
isn't it?
it is.
Yeah, I don't care if you're gay. You can't act gay, because if you're gay, we're gonna fuck you over. All right, so don't even fucking act gay. The
Yep.
company sorted us into 2 main groups, kind of like a Team A and Team B. I was one of the 20 to 30 members of Team A. We were thought to have the most potential.
Shit.
Team B had around 200 trainees. Here's a really
Actually,
fucked up
blue
part.
lock shit, bro.
Some of them even had to pay their way into the company. They could train for years and years and years and never know if they would actually debut. The word used when someone is launched as a K-pop performer. Juna was dropped from her label because she dated another K-pop star, which is so fucked up. And I don't understand how K-pop culture can brainwash so many people into not seeing this shit. How can you not see that they openly dislike gay people, that they openly destroy the lives of the people that work for them, and that they openly are very blatantly corrupt?
That's a very easy question. Because they promise multiple things. They promise stability. They promise riches. They promise fame. They promise the fact that everybody can love you. They promise network. They promise a whole lot of, let's say, things in life, like physical things in life, like substantial things in life, that can actually make it so that you would be satisfied. That promise is enough for many people. You know why? Again, it's way worse to be a nobody than, to not be trying here. It somehow relates to Nijisanji in a way, where it's like, even if they know that Nijisanji isn't going to treat them well, they're still gonna apply for Nijisanji. They're still gonna go through those hoops. Because it's better than being a nobody. High risk, high reward temptation. Yep. And a lot of people, here's also the thing too. Because a lot of people, especially here in the Philippines, especially because people like to glorify the fact that you have to fucking fuck yourself early on, just so as in the future as an adult you get to live a more stable life. That kind of, let's say, programming, especially as a child, gets embedded deep into you. As a child, you don't know that you're supposed to be treated well when this is all you're supposed to. When you're like exposed to abuse by like these companies, when you're being shat on, when you're being beaten, you're being mentally, psychologically abused, you think that's normal. You think that's what has to happen to get the result that you want. You don't have a frame of reference because you don't know normal life outside it. You don't know what it's like outside you don't know what it's supposed to be outside. That's all you'll ever know. That's why people go through with it. And the only people that succeed, that has these stories, look at this, chat. In that 1 year, they only had like, how many people? 20 to 30 members plus 200 people. Okay, let's say they have 2,000. Let's not overwhelm. Like reduce this. Let basically boil it down to 200 people. Out of those 200 people, in a year, they only debut 5 members or like 10 members. Let's be generous even and say 20 members. They only debut 20 members. Those 20 members are going to be saying all kinds of shit. Saying all kinds of shit like, I just persevered, this is all I had to go through, I had to go through all of these steps just to pass. I had to starve myself. You know how the world will react to that information? They're not gonna spit at the company that trained them, at the company that's hosting them. No, they're gonna praise that person for their resilience, for being headstrong, for enduring. They disregard all the 180 people that suffered through all this shit and still failed, and only focus on the ones that did make it. That's how it works. I guess this is survivorship bias, right? That's survivorship bias. Yeah. So yeah. That's how they sell you on the dream. That's why the dream is more often like what they promise to you, to the consumer, or to the people that gets mugged into this kinds of things. Because the dream is excellent. It's what you need. It's what you want, right? That's the dangerous part of like being in anywhere. This also applies in like Hollywood, by the way. It's not just, this concept is not a K-pop exclusive thing. It applies to a lot of places. Thank you, Okabe Rintaro. Happy birthday, my favorite drama friend. I hope they find a cure for being Filipino soon. True. I'd rather they hope they find a cure for being short, though. Happy birthday, Zero Senpai, thanks for the super chat. Yeah.
Team A trainees slept in dorms with 4 girls to a bedroom. The regular trainees would sleep together in a huge room and had to make do with mats on a wooden floor.
Yep.
On a wooden floor. The regular trainees would sleep together in a huge room and had to make
actually
do
a
with
concentration
mats
camp
on a wooden floor. That part's not prison, because in prison they give you beds.
True.
Bias gets in the way of calling shit out. Bias does get in the way because this isn't the stuff that's shown. I only ever saw one Team B trainee get promoted to Team A. If Team A trainees misbehaved or complained about something, they might get threatened to be thrown out or moved to Team B. We were each given a number and a stage name in keeping with the sort of character they had picked.
Shit, man.
Let's see. I was given the name Dia, but our instructors would never ever call us by our numbers.
Yeah.
But our instructors would only ever call us by our numbers.
Actually dehumanizing them. They wouldn't even dare to call them by their names. They're literally just fucking cattle. Shit.
Can you imagine if instead of me saying like, hey, Kinro, how's it going? I was like, thanks, subscriber number 238. Weight was a constant obsession of everyone there. Everyone was required to be no heavier than 47 kilograms or 104 pounds. At weekly weigh-ins, your body would be analyzed by the trainer, and then they announced your weight to everyone in the room. If you were over the designated weight, then they would ration your food. Sometimes they would even take away entire meals, and those overweight trainees would be given water. They would, real quick, I just want to reiterate what we just said. If you were fatter than they wanted you to be, they would starve you. You would.
Are there like fat? No. There aren't fat K-pop idols. These aren't even fat. Wrongfully fat shamed? These aren't even fat! What do you mean? Oh, I guess this is fat. Okay. In Japan, I know that fat Japanese idols in Japan exist, but I guess this just proves the whole fucking the body has to be perfect thing. Holy shit, see, they even have an entire fucking group. I guess for people that like BBWs. Why is everyone anorexic? That's because it's what sells. It's what sells. In Korea at least.
And they would give you water. They are not training soldiers. I am active duty, and at no point in my career have I been treated that poorly. My goodness. Like, think about that. Think about the fact that we have an active military man in chat. And military guy is saying, oh, fuck, I would never want to do K-pop. Mr. Alaska, number 1, thank you for your service. Number 2, my God! Starving yourself was really normalized. Some trainees were anorexic or bulimic, and many of the girls didn't have periods. It was common to pass out from exhaustion. It was common to pass out from exhaustion. It was common to pass out from exhaustion. And they would go, ah, fuck. J186 passed out again. Can someone get her some water? Can you get her off the floor, please? J186, she keeps passing out like this. She won't keep up with the routine, and we're going to have to send her to B team.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe we should feed her, but no, she's overweight. It was common to pass out from exhaustion. Often we had to help carry unconscious trainees back to the door.
I'm so sorry for laughing at that, but the way Scooch delivered it was like kind of deadpan. So
no
I kind
medical professional, not to the nurse, not to the medical staff, to the dorms. I passed out twice during dance practice, probably because I was dehydrated or I hadn't eaten enough. I woke up in bed, not knowing how I got there. The attitude among the trainees after that was like, good for her. She wants it so much. Looking back at it now, I think it was really disgusting. Each trainee would perform in front of everyone and be evaluated by the instructors. If a trainee didn't get a good grade, then they would be kicked out immediately. So even if you're starved for months and doing everything in your best interest, if you have an off day, goodbye.
Yep.
They would be replaced by a constant stream of new arrivals. What was even more intimidating was that some of the new trainees had already had plastic surgery done. These are 9 to 16-year-olds.
Yep.
These are 9 to 16-year-olds who already had plastic surgery done.
Yep.
And
a lot of people say that what Kyo said was racist, huh?
What kept me going was the belief that I would eventually debut as a member of a group. However, the company only had spots for fewer than half of the members on Team A. We competed for them through constant examinations in singing, dancing, and interviews. K-pop groups are typically organized like this: lead vocalist, dancer, rapper, youngest member, etc. Everyone had a specific role. I was delighted when they told me that I had been picked to be the lead singer, but then the company said they were considering me for an alternative role in the group, the visual. The visual is the face of the group. You get picked for this because of your appearance and, crucially, how you might look in the future. Another girl was in competition with me for the spot. Real quick, I want you to know that everything they're going through, these hellish and prison-like conditions, right? They are doing for a spot on Team A.
Yep.
And Team A could debut less than half the members. So if you were one of the 200 members on Team B, you were sleeping on the floor, being starved, going through all of this shit, right? You were going through all of this shit in hopes to go to Team A.
Just for the chance.
In contract for 2 years. She only saw one person. She only saw one person go from Team B to Team A. Think about that. Think about that.
Mm-hmm.
That will not make it. 240 people being treated in, apparently, right? I'm not going to say out of my own experience, but from the words of Alaska himself, worse than military conditions. She was naturally more attractive than me, but the company predicted that if I got plastic surgery, I would end up her and would then be ready to be the visual.
Shit.
They said, hey, so if you get plastic surgery,
actually pressuring people to fucking go through plastic surgery. And again, there were a lot of people saying that Kyo was racist for saying this. It's not even racist, it's just factual.
Being prettier than this one, and we could throw her away. I thought it might just be worth it if it led me to becoming an actor, but when I tried talking to the company about my ambitions, the response was, no, we think you'll fit better with this girl group.
Okay.
Someone senior there told me that as I was half Korean, if I pursued an acting career, then the best I could hope for was a supporting role in a TV show, because she's half Korean. Because they're fucking racist. I forgot to say they're racist. You actively
No, Koreans are turbo rigs. No, generally speaking, Chinese, Koreans, and Japanese are turbo racist. Yep. I'm quite late, but what did Kyo said? Kyo said a while back that he got like plastic surgery from Korea, and a lot of people were calling him out on it and saying that he's racist for saying it. And then he doubled down, saying that, oh my god, you fucker, you guys, what I said was not racist. In fact, I was praising Korea for their ability to make to do plastic surgery. And then he got even fiercer backlash. And as a result, fucking Nijisanji skinwalked on his Twitter account and made a formal apology. So is there some cultural or anthropological reasons for why Koreans are like this? I'm starting to think I am at a point. Hey, I don't know. I don't know why those guys are racist, particularly towards like Southeast Asians. But yeah, racism is just part of the life of an Asian that lives here in Asia. I mean,
you can't be gay, and if you're half Korean, you're fucked. I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick. Nobody leave. You guys count to 100 again. Count to 100, quick.
Wait, I just realized you guys are not here. Hold on. Here we go. I can see you guys now.
Make a hot take. I'm too tired for that. I'm sorry. Give me like 20 minutes. Bro, why is his...
Let's move on. Let's move on. I want to go on with the story.
Most trainees want the dream so badly they'll agree to everything. Despite my refusal, I parted on good...
We skipped a little bit. Hold on.
Get out of here, you hooligan.
I wish I was in a relationship
I felt
like
my
this.
dream slipping away. My contract came up for renewal before my group was due to be launched, and I said that I wanted out. It's really unusual to walk away. Most trainees want the dream so badly they'll agree to everything.
Yep.
Despite my refusal,
dream indeed.
I parted on good terms with the company. Because I left when I did, I had no debts to pay off. I had fulfilled my part of the contract. If I had stayed and debuted with the group, then I would have been charged for the cost of my instructor fees, accommodation, and any plastic surgery. So if you do debut, right? Do you hear this? If you do debut, right? What ends up happening is they go, all right, well, now that you've debuted, you physically can't quit because you're going to be in so much debt to us that you need to do at least like 3 or 4 albums. So they force you, first off, they force you to stay so that you don't have debt. And then they force you to stay again so that you don't have debt. At fashion school in France, I'm really fortunate because so many trainees got dropped at 18 or finished their contracts when they're 21 and feel lost.
Yep.
They gave up everything to try and be a K-pop idol, but that's ended and they find themselves with no qualifications, which is so fucking depressing. As a Marine, part of our training was to learn the rules of war, and that included the...
You know why this is depressing, chat? Because imagine this. 9 to 16-year-olds. Some women have to risk not going to school just for a chance at getting here, for this grand gamble of going here. And when they eventually do get retired, because there's this thing in a lot of idol culture stuff that when certain people reach a certain age, they have to stop. What do those people do then? They don't have qualifications. They don't have like a college degree. They don't have like business experience. They lost their childhood. They didn't enjoy their youth. What do they do? Nothing. They can't do anything. They often resort to doing some unsavory things sometimes, and some have to settle for like the most low-paying job ever.
And more. That is a direct violation of the Geneva Conventions, Art 26. The basic daily food ration should be sufficient in quantity, quality, and variety to keep prisoners of war in good health and prevent loss of weight of the development of nutritional deficiencies. account shall also be taken of the habitual diet of prisoners. Wow.
Wow.
So it is literally against the Geneva Conventions. Sorry, I don't mean to chuckle. It's the statement I'm about to say. It is literally against Article 26 of the Geneva Convention to starve people.
Yep.
The scariest thing is like these super terrible things I'm telling you about that I saw are all drowned out. Like I looked up K-pop star small apartment. The first article is fucking BTS and their $53 million home.
Shit.
Here, I'm going to try to list everything that we learned today, okay? I'm going to try to list it all because it's going to be pretty hard, all right? They are getting starved if they're overweight.
Yet no one does anything. What else are we gonna do to convince the K-pop stans? You don't. You can't convince people that have already drank too much of the Kool-Aid. You never will. You never ever will. What are you gonna tell them? You're gonna tell them that, hey, the idol culture in Korea is actually like this. You should stop supporting it. You know how they're gonna respond? Stop fucking telling me what I can and can't enjoy. You probably enjoy something that's also fucked up too. And you know what? They're right. They're probably gonna say that, and they're right if they say that we actually also enjoy like things that are like morally bankrupt. And that's the truth of it. Everybody, I'm telling you, man, everybody is a hypocrite. That's why when somebody says that X is a hypocrite, unless they're morally grandstanding, everybody is a hypocrite. In multiple ways. Not just me. I am a hypocrite. You guys are a hypocrite. Everybody is a hypocrite. Yeah. I feel like that level of self-awareness can genuinely make you guys a better person and like maybe like make like, you know, perception or perceiving things a little bit more, let's say, empathetic to you guys. Because they will shit talk you. For example, if I say that to a K-pop stan and they're very knowledgeable at what Nestle is doing, they're probably gonna say, well, your favorite fucking drink is Nestle and you drink a shit ton of Coke. In Mexico, Coke is literally causing like an obesity and diabetes crisis there. And Nestle takes out water from like countries that are like fucked up. Who are you to judge me for liking this when you also enjoy stuff that also take advantage of other people? And when they say that, they're right. They're right. Who are we to judge other people when we are enjoying things that are fucked up? Right? And here's what I found is the best way to like address this. I think a lot of people should swallow their hypocrisy, enjoy what they enjoy, don't enjoy what they don't enjoy, and just leave people alone. Sounds like a lot of whataboutism. Yeah, it is a lot of whataboutism, but they kind of have a point. Nothing's gonna change then. That's the reality of the world. Ideally, chat, look, I'm not talking about this because this is my opinion. I think this is just the current state of the world. Ideally, the objectively fucked up things are going to get like dismantled. But the reality of the world is nothing is gonna change. Just leave people alone. Call out what you think goes too far. But generally speaking, don't harass other people. You know, vote with your wallet. Yeah, true. Vote with your wallet. I'm not, chat, look, I'm not saying, I don't know if it's just me, if it's like a defeatist mentality. Maybe this is like a defeatist mentality. I will be the first one to admit that I do have like a very negative, very cynical, very pessimistic view on the world. So this is how I think. Again, you don't have to agree with me. I'm just stating, you know, I'm just stating my observations. Doomer mentality. Probably, yeah. So, don't let me influence your perception on things, okay? This is just my thing. Yeah. Because I feel like as young as I am, I've already seen, not just through the internet, but also through like personal stuff, because I have seen stuff, chat, I've been exposed to a lot of things too. So I generally, that's practically the reason why I am so cynical. I'm not cynical just because of the internet. I'm cynical because I went through a lot of things IRL. So it's like, you know, it shaped me to, it shaped me to be the way that I am. Nolex, thanks for the super chat. The heavy stuff aside, happy birthday, man. We'll continue watching your career with great interest. Thank you. Sir, I don't even believe you are that old, not gonna lie. Bro, I'm 21. Yeah. Well, turned 22 technically. Yeah. But I'm only 21. But I grew up poor. Had to fight, had to do very, very bad things just to claw on my way out of this fucking out of my current situation a while back. I've been in the lows, but I've also been in the highs. I've been in the low society, I've been in the high society. So I've met my fair share of people and I know how they operate. I know how a lot of people generally operate, especially when it comes to certain types of people. So again, I'm still 21. That's just the average Filipino experience, exactly. Fucking exactly. Yeah. Fuck me.
Being shamed in front of hundreds of people if they're overweight because they call out their weight in front of everybody, right? They are racist actively. If you're not Korean,
True.
If you're not full Korean, then you're not going to be able to get every benefit of being a full Korean, right? You actively can't be gay. If you are openly gay, then you will be ostracized. So that means that they are super duper not They are super duper not progressive, right? On top of that, they remove their names, right? They are constantly passing out, and they think it's okay that they are constantly passing out. There is less than a half of a 0.5% chance of succeeding in the company that girl named. Less than a half of a percent. What is that? 0.5. Let's say there's like a 0.2 chance. On top of that, there is no beds for everyone on the B team, meaning they're forced to sleep on the grounds like animals, right? On top of that, the people are working themselves so hard that oftentimes the team B people sleep on the ground in the dance floor because the beds they do have, right, is the wooden mats that are just as bad elsewhere. So they end up sleeping in the dance rooms, right? They're actively being told to get plastic surgery, and if they don't get plastic surgery, then they won't be as good, right?
Yep.
They're being kicked out on testing day if they weren't tested, if they don't pass the test with flying colors.
Shit.
And a lot of people stay years and years and years paying their way at the company in order to succeed and don't get anywhere. Fame seems amazing. I will 100% tell you guys this. If somebody made me the offer to possibly be a superstar back when I was at my height of just rapping
He would have
all day,
accepted.
every day,
He would have accepted.
I would have taken it.
Yeah.
And 2009,
Yep. Anybody would accept this. Anybody would accept it. Everybody wants to think that they're special. Yeah. Everybody thinks that. Look at this shit, chat. 200. How many people? Like fucking 200 people. Every single one of those people thinks they're going to be the one that makes it. That like gap in their mentality, or that like one flaw in their thinking, this very human core flaw in their thinking, is what convinces people to stay. Succeed on a mountain of corpses. That's everything. I think in like a lot of industries, I think that's everything, especially in the industry, in the entertainment industry. I mean, you have to. People are forced to. If your response to getting a whataboutism counter argument is okay, then that is very doormat behavior and allows negativity to thrive. I mean, so how would you counter that then? Curious. Educate me. I'm genuinely curious, because it's not necessarily that it's doormat behavior. I'm probably still gonna counter argue by saying that that's not like part of the discussion here, like, you know. But how would you answer that? How do you answer someone accusing you of also being a hypocrite because you also consume a lot of things that are just as bad, if not bad, or if not worse, as the things that they consume? What do you answer that? Uplifting Nosagi? True. I mean, hey man, that's true. That's true. That's true. I am depressed Nusagi, not happy Nusagi, not uplifting Nusagi. Only makes sense that I'm a fucking cynical, bitchy, pessimistic bastard. You know, it's in the, it's, you know, it makes sense. Slowly chip away at the dogma. Instead of normalizing abuse or outright full rejection, instead point to outlets that show a steady path to improvement. How? In my opinion, Korean entertainment has become a core part of their society. Beauty or handsome is minimum requirement in high position, especially natural one. PS is artifact and has been looked down. PS? Oh, plastic surgery. Okay. Hold companies accountable, spread awareness without shitting on people that consume their products. I mean, that's basically what I said, Boo Bartem. Hold companies accountable, spread awareness. That's basically what I said. I said, point out the things that you don't like, but leave people alone. That's what I said, didn't I? Wasn't I? Isn't that what I said? Yeah. Point out the things that you don't like, but leave people alone. There are always less destructive options to consume, other options and ways to consume your interest in less destructive ways. So as soon as you realize that its shit is flawed, you look for a second way around. I wonder if that's a viable option. Because let's use the Coca-Cola example. I like Coca-Cola. Is there any other company or any other means or substitute to consume the same to consume Coca-Cola or to have something that's similar to Coca-Cola but isn't Coca-Cola? What is like a fucking substitute for Coca-Cola? What is another way around that? Maybe I could try to make my own cola. Maybe I could go for Pepsi. But then again, fucking Pepsi, I probably imagine isn't any worse than Coca-Cola in terms of like, you know, isn't any worse from Coca-Cola in terms of business practices. I imagine Pepsi is also just as fucked. Local soda? We don't have local sodas in the Philippines. We're fucking poor. Nobody has done anything like that. I mean, yeah, there are local juices, but juices aren't similar to soda. Any other cola? I imagine any other cola, again, is just as bad or if not worse than Coca-Cola. Is Pepsi like... Does Pepsi have bad work environment or something? No, I mean, does Pepsi take... Like, do they do what sugary drink companies target poor countries? So, Pepsi, I need the name here. I need a name here. Coke. What else? Come on. I'm gonna imagine a lot of them. I'm gonna generalize. Make depressed Nosagi brand cola and sell it locally. Oh, that would be huge. Honestly. Search gacha drama and Korean gender wars. Not related, but it dives into Korea's history that may be related to this. Maybe later. Yeah. That would be going too far off, like, my discussion for K-pop stuff. Dr. Pepper. I don't think the Philippines has any Dr. Pepper. At least not in my town. Maybe in Manila, but I don't live in Manila. Thank you, Kenshi, for the super chat. Ooh. Yeah. But again, chat, I'm telling you, man, you feel free to fucking disagree with me, okay? It's just that my perception in life is generally just to leave people alone. Yeah. Because in a way, again, everybody is a hypocrite. Everybody just likes to consume things that they want. We all consume something that's fucked up in some way, shape, or form. Virtual YouTubers convinced me 1 year ago that you're a bad guy, but after watching you, I think you're cool. Your tiered stream with Rima was elite. Happy birthday. Thank you, Barris Ford Productions. Glad you're like one of the people that actually decided to check someone out instead of like going with the let's say, the mainstream sentiment. It happens frequently, but you know, grateful that a lot of people like you know, actually check people out before you do. Are you talking about the alien situation? Are you talking about alien situation? It's super fucked up. I briefly talked about it, but I didn't go too far into it because it's a bit of a trigger warning to a lot of people. Someone in my chat was getting uncomfortable with it, and I didn't want to make other people uncomfortable. Yeah, I did talk about it. I did address it. Not necessarily address. Basically, I don't know how to deal with it. You know? Yeah. Even there are varying levels of hypocrisy and bad, a line there has to be exist which can't be crossed in terms of allowable actions. Yeah, exactly, Maelstrom. I also addressed that. I said that if there are certain actions that is objectively fucking terrible, there are some, again, like pedophilia, or like abuse, like work, not necessarily like workplace abuse, but like, yeah, workplace abuse is obviously bad, but like what else did the examples that I mentioned earlier. Yeah, obviously, yeah. There are just some places, some practices that you just have to draw a line of. Where is hypocrite coming from? What do you mean? This is the most depressed birthday stream I've ever celebrated. I'm happy. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I mean, hey man, the discussion immediately turned sour the moment I got here anyway because I was talking about the island stuff. The alien stuff, I mean. The line is called common sense in the past, but today some sense ain't that common anymore. I mean, hey, I actually blame the internet for that. For your B-Day, I give you the best gift. Drama. True, Rima. Nijisanji's been my bestest benefactor. Not benefactor. Someone that gives benefits. Yeah. Yep. Can we talk about hentai at least? Yeah, we can talk about hentai for a little bit. Hajimete no Zuma. I'm gonna spell it out for you just so I don't get banned. Hajimete no Hitozuma got a new installment, and I like it. I'm a fan of this series, so I always consume it. So yes, NTR, let's go. Yes. Yes. I do like my NTRs. Let's go. But the real question is Rima a Menhera? Rima, do you want to answer that? Rima, are you a Menhera? I'll accept you, whatever your answer is, Rima, I'll accept you. Regardless if you think you are or you aren't. You're still gonna be my friend, brother. NTR, you fell, Nusagi. I've always said that I liked NTR, okay? I like the prospect of breaking taboos. What? I didn't hear. Someone in Superchat basically asked if you're a Menhera. Or if you consider yourself one. NTR, is it Nitori, Netorare, or Netorase? I mean, different. Both? All of them, in a way? Kind of? Yeah. I like either or. Cheating in general. In my hentai. You have to separate our fictions and reality chat. Well, that's for you guys to figure this out. Oh. Well, you got your answer, chat. A random chatter that asked that question. You got your answer. I just say that YouTube Rima and Discord Rima are very different. That's true. The demeanor that Rima shows in Discord is very different from her usual, let's say, actions or behaviors on YouTube. Yep. So yeah, this is basically the whole fucking idol culture pop thing. I really didn't want to talk about this because I didn't want this to be a depressing birthday, but I guess it's on brand for me. Teehee. Another tag you like beside NTR? Cream pie. But obviously everybody likes cream pie. I like What's my second favorite tag? I'm gonna look up like a list. I like not MILFs. Yeah, I kind of like MILFs, but not necessarily. Okay. I like elves. And I like tan lines. And I like gyarus. Tag tier list when, Usagi? I did make a tag tier list. Hold on. I did. Like a while ago, I think. Yeah, it was a while ago. Like last month, maybe? Thoughts on Futanari? I dislike Futanari. I don't see the appeal. Thank you, Doomslayer Dragon. Where is it? Somewhere around here. Oh, here we go. The official hentai tag tier list. Yeah, and I was also talking about the Suicide Idol drama. It was 3 months ago. Holy fuck. I thought it was like a month ago or something. Yes. Thoughts on armpit? Armpits are the goat. You know who my favorite? You know what? Hold on. You know which character or what personality triggered my armpit desire? Hatsune Miku. Hatsune Miku's concerts like triggered something in me. Watame? No, it was like a long time ago. I was a kid when this happened. When I developed this kind of desire since I was like, what, 13, 14? Because of Hatsune fucking Miku. The concert triggered it. Yeah, like the 3D concerts a while back. Remember that? Yeah, those were what triggered it. Yep. MF had an awakening, and she is the reason for my awakening. Hatsune Miku has a special place in my heart. But Gumi will always forever be my favorite Vocaloid. Miku was who introduced me, but Gumi was my favorite. Hatsune Miku was my Kiryu Koko, but Gumi is my Pekora. You know what I mean? You're into feet? I bet no! Surprisingly, I'm not into feet. I'm not. So, Teehee? Teehee? Yes. DN, have you seen Gumi with a gun? Unfortunately, I have not caught up to anything Gumi related for a while now. Yep. Rin and Len Kagamine. Not really. I didn't really like those two like that much. I did like Megumi though. Wait, Megumi, not Megumi. Megorin. Wait. Megumin Luca? Megorin? Wait, I was right. It was Megorin. Yeah, it was Megorin. Megorin Luca. Actually looks like fucking Calliope Mori. I've always had this schizophrenic rat that Megorin was the inspiration for Calliope Mori. They were looking at Vocaloid designs and gacha game, the Hololive artists or the conceptualizers for the meth people and like Hololive in general. I think they were looking at previous fucking gacha game designs and like established character designs and just told artists to basically do this. So yeah, this is OG Kali. I can see that. Hell, man, it's not even a rat. I actually just fully believe it. Shit, man. Even got down to the golden accent, the black flowing red, not black, red, the black flowing black dress, the pink hair, everything. Just like VOMs were based off of Pokemon. Real. So true. So real. What about Yukari? I mean... Not really, no. I wasn't that invested into this girl, into this chick. Usagi, have you seen the Island and the Shiori drama? Yes, I have. Known about it for a while, even. Yeah. I don't know if I want to talk about the Shiori and Island drama and like the current drama right now because That's like an entire can of worms that, like, I don't have the time nor the energy to do right now. I'm like half tipsy already. Aileen supposedly tried to commit suicide. Yeah, we went through this. Well, not this. Shit, not this. Like her note. Her post has been deleted. Oh, Zero Blade deleted. Is it because I covered it? Huh. Okay. Anyway, chat. Hold on. We're gonna get into the we are gonna go into oh shit, wait. Wait. What's happening? Wait. What's happening? Wait. My thing just died on me. Wait, chat. What happened? Is my internet dying? Hello? 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 Wait, chat, can you hear me? Okay. Oh, okay, chat's back. Holy shit. Okay, okay, holy fuck. Whew. Shit. Scared for a while there. Okay, my god. I would have been so mad. Holy shit. Okay. Did something happen? Yeah, there was a spark. And then everything turned off, right? Not like a spark in the thing, in my PC case. Wait. I'm actually scared. Wait. I'm gonna open this for a bit. Nijisanji got him, guy. Rip. Yeah, true. I don't think it's storming. Well, it's not raining here. Okay, so my PC doesn't seem to have any troubles. I'm gonna unplug my fan though. It could be because my fan. I only have one. Okay, yeah, it could be my fan. I only have one electrical socket in my room, and both it only has like two sockets or like two plug-in things, and I'm using it both for my PC and my fan, and as well as a shit ton of other things. So it could be like a potential short circuit, maybe. That's that's a bit concerning. I'm gonna turn off my fan. Here we go. Asia moment. Yeah, I don't have air conditioning. I don't have air conditions. Any burnt smell? No, not really. Nothing. Which is what's keeping me calm right now. If I don't really smell anything yet. That sounds like an electrical hazard. Real. Yeah, bro, I'm actually sweating right now. Fuck. Kawa tweeted at Doki, so Rat 2 is incoming. Wait, really? Kawa Entertainment? I mean, it doesn't really mean anything if they tweet that Doki, honestly. Oh. Yeah, no, bro, it doesn't mean anything if they're tweeting for Doki. I mean, they're just giving general support. It's not like fucking, they're gonna join Kawa or anything. I think Kawa actually just lost their entire branch, talent branch. I mean, is your GPU still showing up? Well, I don't have like my case for a GPU is like open, like that's where I saw the flash to begin with. It's ratting time. It's not really a good rat. I don't buy it. They lost everyone though? Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, they just lost their talent group. Or whatever it's called. Imagine all the dust went in. Actually, I'm scared to admit it. Yeah, my fucking PC is dusty as shit. That could have been the reason. You're using SSD or HDD? SSD. But yeah, this shit has been dusty for a while now. I'm scared to clean my PC because I have a lot of friends who clean their PCs, and they've reported that they actually just got fried. Don't clean it with water. Have you ever cleansed it? I cleaned it when I transferred, I guess, when I moved. But aside from that, it's been an entire year since I cleaned it. Is that a bad thing? It's been like 1 year and 3 months since I've moved. So yes, I haven't cleaned my PC for 1 year and 3 months. Is your room even have AC? No. What's a pressurized air can? What is compressed air, my guy? Wait, what's a compressed air? You can compress air? Oh, it's a can. It will lose your PC. Bro. I'm scared. Again, a lot of people that I know that clean their PCs got fried it. Maybe because they weren't cleaning it properly, but if they can't clean it properly, I don't know how to clean it properly. Okay. Okay, maybe he doesn't know. Hey man, yeah, I don't. I kind of don't. I'll use some of your super chat money to get myself a compressed air thing. I don't know where I'm gonna buy this though. I'm probably gonna get it through Shopee or something. Yeah, I'll just order this online. You don't know air gun? No. Regarding your Doki prediction, I think she will stay independent because she already has all the connections and a good manager. Also, use this to pay someone to clean your PC. What if they fuck up my PC too? I don't know, but thank you for the super chat. Yeah, I'll use that super chat to fucking buy myself a compressed air and find a YouTube tutorial. Yeah. Do not shake it when you use it. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good advice. Holy fuck. Anyway. Okay. Hold on. So I guess that's really all for my stream. But since I'm yet to read the super chats because oh shit, yeah. Either wing, thanks for the super chat. Compressed air fund. Oh, generous. Thank you. 10th. Oh my god, 10th super chat in a live stream. Massive, bro. Fucking massive. But hold on. Let me just put myself in the center real quick. I'm gonna be reading some super chats now because I have a lot that I missed since my Rima collab. Okay. Where is it? Here we go. Meronya CH says Rico keeps Selen's play button like a hunting trophy. True. Jay Agonoy, don't get me started on Owozu Blacklist. Von Cobra, Fat Super Chatter. In regards to K-Son versus Coco, artistic limitation drives creativity. Yeah, generally speaking, I actually also kind of believe that you need to be like, it's the same philosophy when people say that they work under pressure. When you are in a situation where you're put in a limit, you try to get creative. You try to be creative about finding a way to breach that limit. And I think that was one of the appeal that Coco had. Mystic Tony, thanks for the super chat. My disappointment is immeasurable. My day is ruined. Biomo says, V Reverie, my beloved. Lost Commander, Argentius. You have to do something egregious to get kicked out of phase. Yeah, true, especially knowing their fucking reputation. It's fucking sad girl company, right? Which of the three? What do you mean, which of the three? Wait, what? Don't breathe in the compressed air or you'll have too much fun. It's like helium? Don't inhale helium. I don't know. Teehee? Wait. Um, I remember when investors were hounding Yago for cover for not being like Nijisanji business-wise. Yeah, Zambato, that was actually last year. That was relatively recent. People, Nijisanji, people were asking, why don't you just copy Nijisanji and not treat your talents right, is what they said. Holy shit. I still remember that. Yeah. Imagine one of the PRs lurking in DN stream right now, lol. True. Agimata Arts, thanks for the super chat. How much would you pay for a gacha date with your favorite VTuber? Love hotel possible as extra pool. So, okay, wait. I think this is referencing to the whole meme I did with Rima the other day, where a very good business strat that a lot of people could do is they pull a gacha system to like have a call or a meetup or something with one of their Roshis. So like 100 people, 10,000 people can join the gacha, but only 100 people can win the gacha. That's like fucking predatory as shit. But it just sounds like something that a lot of other companies might try. No, do not breathe compressed air. It can be outright lethal. It will freeze your lungs. I'm not joking. Will I die peacefully? How many minutes does it kill? You know, I found out Hololive has Hololive Greet and Meet, and you have to pay for, but it's not gacha. They missed out. Yeah, true. No, very painful. It's pure agony. Oh. Compressed air is cold air. Okay. Okay. It's gonna hurt. Okay, I believe you. Mr. Rabbito Man, have you seen the most recent financial Nijisanji report? I have. Sean, again, frequent super chatter, a lot of you are. Did you guys see the investor relations publications? JP investors were shitting all over it on Yahoo Finance JP. It was hilarious. Yeah, I saw the whole thing where they were asking people whether they wanted to sell or not. And like 50% wanted to sell. On Nijisanji. Shit. Yep. Kumo Macaon. Thank you for the super chat. Nijisanji Company Towns. Let's go. Holy fuck. What? Imagine though, they pull the Disney. Can you go into more detail on holo managers, like how they handle talents? And I noticed I can be wrong, but is Shiori the first EN girl to get a male manager? I don't remember Shiori saying that he gets a male manager though. But for a while now, at least in in JP, Mel's sexual harassment and like sexual harassment case kind of told Hololive that they should not be mixing men with their female talents. So I don't know about the Shiori male managers thing. I haven't seen the clip, or if there is one. Lorelei Locke, welcome! Holy shit! I didn't realize you super chatted. Is this real? Oh my god! Lorelei, thanks for the super chat. They're getting floaty. That yak drags behind it. True. Holy shit. Hello. Von Cobra Knight again. 10% reinvestment will actually be a huge number. It's comparing their public financial statement. Niji reinvests 10% of what Hololive does. Real. Shiori always calls Hanmama a he. Is that an ESL issue? Because I also like accidentally misgender I accidentally misgender some people, but I'm not doing it on purpose because I'm not it's not a he like, you know, yeah. ESL debuff. Wait. Is the fauna BGM playing? Oh, it's not. Sorry. Here we go. This is the BGM. Sorry if stream was a little quiet. Do you think we can get Freebird Incident as an event in the next VTuber Awards? Fillion, you need it. Filian intends to have a collab with Doki Bird, so I hope so. But I can see why she won't, because it's like a problematic thing. It's a very divisive issue, but I hope so. I genuinely do hope so. The Freebird event is one of the most influential events in VTubing history ever, so it needs to be recognized. Excuse me. Shiori described Henmama as a male zombie office worker while she played a Hololive horror fan game once, I guess. But is there confirmation that it's a male? I mean, he described it with a male guy, but that doesn't necessarily mean he's a male, right? But Rima, I can believe though that that Hololive does have male managers, but I got the impression that they don't have like specific. Those male managers are more so general managers than they are managing specific people. But then again, it's like certain precedents can get outdated, so who knows? What would be the problem with a male manager? Well, the problems are obvious. The problem is that those male managers can have access to information and like conversation with female talents, and they can abuse that connection. Again, what happened to the fucking Yozora Mel situation? Rima has a video on it if you want to watch, if you want to find out what happened. But in summary, Yozora Mel back then had a male manager, but that male manager was like absolutely fucking like parasocial with her. And it makes sense, right? Because Mel is a pretty girl. And they were harassing her, sexually harassing her, actively stopped them from making content, talked to her a lot, wanted them to talk a lot, all that kind of stuff. They get in a position where they can actually power trip and abuse the talents that they manage. So, like, and especially because it's women, right? You know, it's a idol rero, something like that. Like, it has high chances of possibly getting the female talent in danger with a male. Female can still do it too. Yeah, I know. It's just that those chances are higher with a male. I'm not saying that female managers don't do that. I'm just saying that males often are the people that usually do. He would lock her down in meetings to talk to her till dawn. Exactly. Actually would force her to do things with him. So we don't want that happening. Yeah. I know that, but it may sound innocent from me, but not all male managers are invested on the talent. Hey man, you'd never know. You never know. Super SSG, thanks for the super chat. Someone pointed out Russia's main issue wasn't the termination itself. Freebird definitely has a much larger impact on Korosanji. I'm true. Blake C137, again, thank you for your super chat like earlier too. Coco was the biggest drama still, involving two countries. I would say so. Yeah, I would say so that the Karyo Coco incident is bigger than the Selen incident. Salvaria Bell, thanks for the super chat. Kurosanji will never recover. Mark my words, the Niji and mass exodus will begin soon. I can agree with that. Russia, biggest JP event of the year. Salen, biggest out of JP event. True Tomahawk P2P. Remember, just thank you, Sean. Vox got a model and Kyo made a joke saying Vox went to South Korea, insinuating he got plastic surgery. SK is known for plastic surgery. Glory to Pakistan. Thank you, Silvaria Bell. Nor, thank you for super chat. Crazy theory. Pomu was supposed to do the MG song. I've seen that rat, by the way. I've seen that rat where the reason that Pomu was so sad for her once in a lifetime opportunity was because because Metal Gear Solid originally chose Pomu. But because Nijisanji said no, they moved to Hololive instead. Now, I don't think that rat is true, but it kinda, like, it can make sense. You know, I think Nijisanji is petty enough to like, actually deny Pomu that stuff for absolutely no reason. Do you think Doki Bird would join V Shoujo? I think there's a chance, yes. It's in one of my rats. Kali did say that song came in kind of hot. Just saying. What do you mean? Like it's a like impromptu thing? Like she just like it was just thrown on her lap? But why though? Because Metal Gear Solid probably wanted to get in on the VTuber industry. Yeah. James McPhee, thanks for the super chat. Holy shit. Thank you. Thank for the generosity. Happy birthday. Thank you. Kali is third choice, she said. Bro, I haven't been catching up on Kali. I need to do my reps. Yeah, I need to do my reps. Knowing Konami, they would if it would make them money, true. Hey, don't call Silvervale a bad member. She was my favorite in V Shoujo. No, yo, man, I'm not saying Silvervale is a bad member. I'm just saying that the things that she did during the Iron Mounts incident left a bad taste in a lot of people's mouth. The whole Iron Mouse is not my friend implication thing. Yeah. Salen also wanted to be in a I know Arturus, like Salen has always dreamed of being in a Sanrio thing, of being like a sponsor or collaborate with Sanrio, but she was not included in the collab. Yeah. Razor Gun, thanks for the super chat. Imagine from now on Niji can't get any new talents while the current talents keep leaving for 10 or more years. True. That's bold of you to assume that Niji-Sanji will still be here after 10 years. I think Niji-Sanji can still be here, but I don't think they're gonna be a VTuber company. Is Yo-Man here? Huh. Okay. What about 5 more? 5 I can see, but 10 definitely not. At least not in the same operation that they will. Will Hololive be still here in 10 years? Again, yeah, I think these companies will still be here. It's just that it's not gonna be the same company that we know them as. That we knew them as, I mean. Yeah. They're probably gonna change. A lot of OG people are gonna leave. New people are gonna take over. It's not gonna be the same. Do you really think Niji En would say no to money? Seriously? Ooh, excellent point there. That's a good counter argument to the Pomu rat. Yeah. Raven236 got it down right. Yeah. It would somehow not make sense for Niji-Sanji to say no to money. Especially if they reached out to Pomu for that Metal Gear collab. So that's an interesting counter rat, you know? Sheesh. Interesting. Here's my bet. Sometime in the next couple years, Niji Close and Rico will sail on his boat and ignore the rest of the world with his money. I mean, that's what millionaires do, right? Yeah. Maybe they wanted more money? How? Like, they want to renegotiate for, like, a bigger cut? I feel like Niji-Sanji won't do that. Niji did say no to Selen's sponsored collabs. Huh. Counterpoint, what if MGS didn't give Niji enough money for the collab? Yeah, that's what I'm currently thinking of right now. Like, they would definitely be petty enough to, like, get in an argument with Metal Gear Solid just to renegotiate for better pay. Yeah, Niji had said no to many sponsor collabs in the past. Oh, I see. Well, I mean, if that's the case, then yeah. That's a good counter argument. Pomo stated that they flat out said no and there was no negotiating happened at all. Oh, fuck. Yeah, okay. Interesting. Greg D, thanks for the super chat. Hina Nusagi, is Mika's graduation on this list? No. Because there was no... I didn't include Mika's graduation in the VTuber drama tier list because Mika's graduation didn't really have any drama. Excuse me? So, no, I didn't include it. Azihara, thanks for the super chat. Niji will start investing in their talents now. I received information that they will invest money to install suicide nets outside their building. Yep. I've read the super chat, but thank you, Azehara. Sorry if turned things out with Waymel. Hollow 2024. Screw this girl, stupid girl, she has ruined us. Niji 2024, true. Tony the Gunslinger, thanks for the super chat. Just remember, innocent until proven guilty. Attacking the random talents is gay. Give the Colemans room to fail. The company room to fail. True, true, true. Daymoth 4500. With Coco, Hololive couldn't protect her from a toxic fandom. With Selen, Niji basically allowed and promoted toxic work environment under theirs. True. Hello, Squallion, Kennedy Hart. Thanks for coming into the stream. Retri of Heel Guy. Never forget that Hololive started because two high school girls hijacked a tech bro company to fulfill their idol dreams. True. Project Libertad, thanks for the super chat. Imagine the Niji Sanji EN rules with Holostars. Holostars would not exist right now. If there was. I'm Asimu. Thanks for the super chat. I will ignore the entire situation for better reason, but will never forget that they've done to Pomu, Salen, Zion, entire Nijisanji ID. Blaze, thanks for the super chat. Enna made a Memba stream yesterday. She had no idea the voice tweet was an issue. Gave her Memba post to express their frustrations freely. Yep. Rick X Boy, thanks for the super chat. I lost hope in Niji after they allowed Nux to collab with one talent, then making him shadow ban and arrest him. What? Jesus. Jesus, Rex X Boy. Fuck. Don't harass the talent but can't trust any of them either. Yep. I'm not gonna... Here's my way of protesting, chat. I'm not gonna watch any Niji Sanji talent going forward. Not anymore. That's my way of protesting it. And that's very easy for me to do. Why? Because in the first place, I only watched like 3 people. I watched like Scarlet, Salen, it was actually 5 people before everything went to shit. I watched Scarlet, I watched Rosemi, I watched Selen, I watched Pomu. Sad. Fuck, it's actually genuinely just absolutely sad. And I watched Victoria Brightshield. That's all. So it's pretty easy to me to boycott Nijisanji. But you know, it's hard to get into a decision that I'm actively not gonna watch the talents that I want to watch in Nijisanji. But my hate for what happened is fiercer, you know? You don't trust Rosemi? No, it's not the fact. Chat, I love these people. I think that Victoria Brightshield, Rosemi, Salen, and Pomu, I think Scarlet, I think these people are innocent. I want to support them, but I cannot support them through Nijisanji. That's the thing. You don't watch male livers? Not anymore, Cookie. Scarlet deserves the love, though. I agree with that, Rick Owo. You have no idea. I agree with that. I fucking love Scarlet. But again, it's not an easy decision. I have made the difficult decision for myself, for me personally, to not support any livers through Nijisanji anymore. I can't. After what happened, I can't. It's not necessary. But in the occasion that there will be, like, you know, maybe Rosemi puts up a Streamlabs element in her PL, maybe Scarlet does a little bit of activity in their PL, Victoria Brightshield too, you damn well know I'm gonna eat them. Eat that. Did you cover the Aster Scarlet drama? Yeah, we did. But briefly touched upon it. I didn't necessarily cover it. Rima and I talked about it the other day. That's not legal, probably? Yeah, because fucking Nijisanji doesn't allow them to. Yeah. So I can't. Again, my way of protesting is I'm not gonna support or watch any Super Nijisanji members through Nijisanji. But if they have PLs, I'm definitely going there. Scarlet avoided everyone. Why is she getting heat? So infuriating. Well, no, Scarlet is actually not getting heat. It's Aster that's getting heat. Because according to the Rrats, or according to the screenshots, quote unquote, Aster was verbally abusing or like was like being extremely mean to Scarlet. So in that screenshot, Scarlet was the victim. So nobody's getting heat. Scarlet's not getting heat. But yeah. Again, can't confirm or deny that that screenshot is true. You can't prove a rat. Time is the only thing that'll prove a rat. Who do you watch? I just mentioned it. Victoria Brightshield 1, Salen 2, Pomu 3, Rosemi 4, and Scarlet 5. Thanks for the super chat, Momohaku. Why does it feel like they went silent for 1 month to milk the Dragoons one last time? Can we even have a refund since they deliberately ignored us? No. Momohaku, I feel like that's the game plan. I feel like a lot of other VTuber agencies do that as well. Retry of Heal Guy again. Are they Nijisanji because they enjoy screwing over Selen? Or they enjoy screwing over Selen because they are Nijisanji? Real. Fuck me, man. Shit. Shit. Marionya, thanks for the super chat. Let's be our life raft for when she jumps ship. Lorelai Locke again for the super chat. When considering that talent agencies for VTubing are just glorified MCNs, Hololive is the best MCN overall right now. Yeah, I agree. Rima and I made this conclusion. Yep. Cheeps, thanks for the super chat. Do you think Niji will blacklist everyone that spoke out against them recently? And if so, do you think interactions with Niji AN will just be corporate for now? I agree. Yeah, 100%. I think anybody that spoke out, like any of the big content creators that made fun or spoke out against Nijisanji, is gonna get blacklisted from Nijisanji. Yeah. Like RPR, Azel, maybe Sayu, not Sayu Synchronicity, like Sayu the voice actor I mean. And like a lot of other people, yeah, they're definitely getting blacklisted. I mean, fucking they unfollowed a lot of content creators. So Kinky Cow God, thanks for the super chat. It is suspected that they want to close everything, but the JP branch seems to be true. It is suspected that they want to close everything but the JP branch, and it seems to be true. I don't know. Financial wise, we have to think about this from a money perspective. Financial wise, I don't know. Koei spoke out and he interviews Nijisanji livers. Well, does he still interview Nijisanji livers? Yeah, back in the past. I don't know about in the future though. I think Nijisanji's gonna blacklist him in the future. They're just that petty. Yep. Will Niji last a year? Yes. But RPR collabs with a lot of Niji JP livers, doesn't he? Yep. He does. RPR went scorched earth in a way. Don't supercharge is understandable, but don't watch them entirely. Why is that so harsh? Also, you know who Rima's Oshi is? Jesus! Rima, you got yourself a gotchi. Rabbit over here really is interested in knowing a lot about you. I'm gonna call you out, Rabbit. Yep. But as for what you say, as for your first sentence, yeah. I think, again, I've gotten to a point where I think extreme means are what should be done. So, yeah. It's Marine. What does that say about me? You like hardworking girls and hags. Yes. You're getting... Oh my god, Lorelai Locke super chatted a lot during our stream, right, Rima? Jesus fucking Christ, I didn't even notice. They're getting a floaty that the yacht drugs behind it. Real. Wait, this is old. I already went over this one, I think. Hold on. Okay, let me refresh. Okay, I covered a lot of the donations now. But I don't think I covered too many of my current super chats in this stream. Let's see. Oh wait, Eloxis, thanks for the super chat. Yo, happy birthday, lab. Keep up good work. Thank you. Paton, thanks for the super chat. Golden Child Syndrome, thanks for the super chat. Tinka Zombie. Tharja IBW. Yuka. Blake. Einz913, thank you for the super chat. Rue Shady, thanks for the super chat. Metal Gear Flaccid. Elios, fuck me, man. Deadpan Sanchez. OCA, thanks for the super chat. Thank you for wishing me a good birthday. Silvaria Bell, thanks for the super chat. Massive thank you to Blake C137 for that my fat fucking rent bill for the entire month. And Regents VT, thanks for the bills, because that's gonna also get on my rent next month. Thank you a lot. I appreciate everything, chat. Damn you, rabbit. Outed. Fuck me. Hey, Rima. You're getting a lot of simps. I've been seeing a lot of shit. Not actual shit, but I've been seeing a lot of comments, you know, actually just people simping for you. Might wanna take advantage of that, bro. Teehee, Rima. Rabbit calling out Rabbit, Churu. Will Nosagi get Niji blacklist? I'm already blacklisted, I imagine. I mean, if I'm not, then I am now. Rima stocks. Bye. The fucking parrot memes have brain rotted me too. I'm sorry, chat. I watched the fucking the meme, the parrot video where he shouts buy, sell again. I think it was the video for Advent. That shit's fire. Fuck. I love Shiori. Yep. The Advent video. True. You farmed Nijisanji a lot. Yes, I have. And I will in the future. Again, if Nijisanji wants to farm and is still currently farming their talents, I have every right. And so does a lot of every other drama tuber, news tuber, commentary tuber. They have every right to farm on Nijisanji. I'm just gonna be an asshole and say that. I love how DGEN Twitter account has been radio silent since February 16. Is that true? Let me look that up. I mean, Nijisanji, the EN account at least, they're really only active unless there's like something important going on or if there's merch to sell. So there are sometimes there are entire days where they do get inactive. Like, for example, I'm seeing it right here. From February 2 to February 5, they didn't post anything. February 4, I mean. Yeah. Because they didn't have any important thing to say or post. I don't think they post every day. There are just days where there's nothing interesting going on, so they don't post anything. I theoretically crafted with Parrot last night and came to the conclusion that they are trying to burn out all content creators critical of them by overdosing us on drama. I see you, Riku. That's not gonna work! Oh, bro, Riku would be the worst fucking mastermind ever. Bro, they're just putting food on our table, bro. Nobody's gonna... Look, Parrot, maybe. Parrot and I and Yurima can get burnt out because unlike a lot of news tubers like Falls and Kyo or Rev, we have to like actually script our shit, do research, collect stuff. They can't. Those people can't. You know what? They're just gonna read off comments. That's all the news tubers do. It's literally free real estate for them. They're not gonna get burnt out. We are though. Dude, Parrot's gonna die soon. True. The absolute state. Fucking Nijisanji is actually abusing Parrot by extension. Holy fuck. Why didn't you watch along Parrot video with chat? I did, Rabbit. I did a watch along Parrot video with chat the other day. I think like 2 days ago. Yeah. The absolute state, man. At least Falls do interviews. I mean, yeah. Wait, no. Did he? I don't think he did an interview for one of his videos recently. I know that he interviewed Sayu, though. He grabbed Sayu. Live watch along? Yeah, I did a live watch along for Parrot in my video in my stream 2 days ago. I even put it on stream. Excuse me. Shit. Nusagi, I tried translating the court documents. Do you want it? Sure. Yeah, send it over to my my DMs in Twitter is open. So yeah, come over here. You want it? Pay editors is how? Lol. What? In Twitch he interview. Yeah, I know that he interviews stuff on Twitch and stuff like Sayu, but in his videos he doesn't. So I got confused on what the guy meant. You guys are Nijisanji members now. Parrot, Rima, D, and Kyo false. Yeah, true. Rima, what Pantha Biswas makes sense. We are Nijisanji members now because fucking Nijisanji is giving us too much work. They're literally overworking us. Yep. Yep. Usagi went and said, come slide into my DMs. Hey man, my DMs are always open. I want people to DM me if they see interesting shit that would pique my interest. Obviously, some of them I don't find interesting, but a lot of the interesting stuff that I do found, I actually reply to. So yes. Also, happy Lunar New Year, everyone. I mean, it's not February 10. It's February 10 anymore for me, so it's like it's no longer February 9. It's past my birthday, but yeah. Can I send you memes? I'm probably not gonna reply to you, but sure. Niji drama literally made False and Kyo from enemies to frenemies. They became shonen anime antagonists team up tier stronger because of it. True. It's literally Goku and Vegeta. Fucking Knuckles, Shadow the Hedgehog, and Sonic. That's what happened. Yep. What's good, Short King? Holy fuck, people remember, I guess. I'm good. It's been a good birthday so far. I'm having fun. Most interesting that I know is a disaster in... Disaster! Oh, curious little fella over there. In 4chan. They're not in good terms? They were not on good terms back in 2022, yeah. Like in 2022, False and Kyo hated each other. They hated each other. But after Nijisanji like copyright struck them, they like teamed up. They put aside their petty differences and realized they had a common enemy, and that enemy was Nijisanji. They're publicly friends ever since. What about Rev? Rev did not get striked, no. Just False and Kyo. But me and Rev did actually get copyright struck by the Global VTuber Awards. So I guess that counts. Didn't they both go after you? No. False made a video on me, but Kyo also did a video on me. I don't hate them for that. Understandable, you know, the guys have to make content somehow. It was big at the time, so I don't mind. I know, but only 2 video, we want more. I know, but that only 2 video, we want more. What do you mean? What kind of video are we talking about? Oh, the reactions for like Parrot videos? Yeah, sure. I can I can host watch parties for the Parrot video. I can literally treat Parrot as like the internet historian, and just every time there's a new Parrot upload, I will set up a waiting room for the next video, for the next stream, and I will just be reacting to some of it. Yeah, we can do that. We can do that. How can you be so cool about it? Well, I mean, I think Kyo actually defended me, saying that, like, I think a lot of people defended me on YouTube at the time. I think Hero Hey defended me. I know Biles Flylord defended me. The only person that I think didn't defend me was like False. False was just reporting on it. But I don't really take things too personally anymore. Like, it's not anything personal. Oh wait, actually, I don't know if Kyo actually defended me. I'm gonna have to watch this video about that. But no, I don't mind. It's nothing personal. Yeah. Yeah, they talked about the PL video you had. Yeah. He kinda defend you? Okay. Yeah, generally speaking, Kyo and I have like similar opinions when it comes to PLs. Generally. Nothing personal, only business. Yep. I've become a guy that doesn't really make those kinds of things affect my professional or my personal opinion of certain people. It's like whatever. It's fucking whatever. Anymore, lol? I mean, yeah, I used to be like, you know, not like this at the time, in the past. You were too ahead of your time. This wouldn't be a discussion nowadays. Yeah. It's been how many hours? Holy shit, it's been nearing 4 hours. Shit. Okay, fuck, I guess I overtimed a little bit. I didn't know I had... Bro, chat, I don't know if you guys, a lot of you guys are OGs. Do you remember when I got tired when I went past 2 hours of streaming? Because I remember I passed the fuck out. Well, no, I didn't actually pass out, but I got like super tired, I get dizzy, I get like mentally exhausted, I get like super drained. Right now, holy fuck. The fact that I'm able to stream 4 hours without even like being tired, that's wild. Yeah. Okay. Interesting, interesting. Yes. Time flies when you have fun, true. So I guess that's gonna be it for tonight, chat, huh? Yeah. So I'm gonna have a video soon. This month, I think I only have 1 video planned for this month or 2. Here's some birthday money, boy. You have a good one. Thank you, Krusty Burger. Rabbit, thanks for the super chat. It's your birthday. Might as well do it today, please. Fuck, I can't anymore, Rabbit. I feel like I've taken too much of your time. Don't worry though. Don't worry, Rabbit. I'm gonna have a parrot watch along later. Especially the Salen termination thing. I promise you, man. I promise you. The Salen termination video that parrot is gonna make. I'm gonna be watch partying that shit. Rima, you wanna come? Rima can come and Kyo too. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. So yeah, I guess tomorrow I have to buy a lot of stuff too. I guess a part of it would be that air cleaner thing, compressed air thing. Yeah. Usagi, I sent the document on your email. Okay, I'll check. Yeah. But aside from that, chat, I really appreciate you all for being here. I appreciate all the generous super chatters. I appreciate even the lurkers. Holy shit, this has been an epic birthday. I've never received this much money in my entire life in a single stream or in a single video even. Holy shit. So, with sound so we can watch along? Yeah, with sound, with sound. Yes. Did you see what Nux said about Niji? I glossed over the video. Yes. I did. So, I imagine Nux is probably gonna get blacklisted too. Anyway, chat. Thank you for the super chats and the generosity. This was a very... I appreciate this, chat. Yeah, I appreciate this. You have no idea. You have no idea. Without getting too sappy. All I have to say without getting too sappy is thank you. I'm gonna collapse now because I'm tipsy and I was drinking the whole day. And I'm feeling a little lightheaded but not necessarily like tired or like spinning or dizzy and all that kind of stuff. But yes. Thank you, chat. Bye-bye.